Wow. Okay.
I don't know, I didn't. It's probably we did kill some bulls the other day.
Knock knock.
Oh, I must have missed that while I was still. Morning, Zuzu. Oh, our peace,
Yeah.
thank God.
Hello.
Hi, Caleb.
How's it going?
Is Lyra there?
Oh yeah, you need it.
Hi, Jack.
Good morning, Captain. What?
No, she's.
Oh, there you are. Wow.
Are we gonna do some sparring today?
I was checking on you for that, actually. Yeah.
Do
you want to?
Hit each other with a
Okay.
Mm,
Oh, okay. Oh,
feeling a lot better today.
are you the medical for Ignis?
Mm. Yeah, I thought, well, I thought it would have been nice to look into it, you know?
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Then I'm ready.
Okay.
So, there's probably something I should talk to you about before we start, actually.
Okay.
If we're gonna keep sparring together.
Sure. That's fine.
I'm gonna go get my gamma.
What are you doing?
Mm. Now, this thing I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of serious, if I'm gonna be honest, and I haven't told everyone yet, so for now, if we could kind of keep it between us and a few others.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. What's going on?
So, if we're gonna be sparring together, figured you should probably know, and I trust you since, well, we're really close friends and all, but I have a problem with knives and daggers.
Oh. Okay.
Mm,
Well.
like,
All right.
but that's why I got my daggers. I'm trying to move forward from this. I don't know if it's a fear or something worse, but I tend to sometimes panic a lot on bad days, even by looking at them or grabbing them or stuff.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Mm,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll work through that with you, I suppose. I don't have a problem with you having a problem with that. It's okay.
I figured you should probably know since, well, since it seems we've been sparring a lot lately, I want to let you know.
Yeah. No issues.
I think the only other people who might know this besides, well, some of Team Ignis is,
There it is.
long story short, something had happened with her. I still don't know what exactly, but she might have freaked out and stabbed her hand multiple times. And she was screaming and crying and stuff. So yeah, that was a thing.
Oh no. Okay, I remember that. Yes. Oh boy. Oof.
So you did know about it.
Well, she had bandages.
I
on her
wasn't
hands,
sure.
And then someone said, yeah. No, that sounds disturbing to watch. I'm sorry you saw that. That's terrible. We don't have to necessarily do daggers. We could talk about so I could just run you through a lesson that I was taught when I was smaller. Actually, I was like your height when I was.
I could also use the whip if anything.
That's true, but yeah, yeah. No, I understand getting over the fear and exposing yourself to it is important because you need to have a clear head when things are bad. Well, one of the things I was talking to you about the other day is the height issue with Vikey. Because when we're out here, and a thing I learned very early on, from a skilled professor was height doesn't matter too much as long as you're fighting on your level. But due to if you were to hit my hand with your fist, it wouldn't have as much impact on someone like Lefron, unless it was a weak point, and even then, because I don't know if you noticed, but these are very small, and they are very big and durable. And so
Mm.
a thing that I learned. I mean, I was really lucky to figure it out, but actually, just having a tool in your hand is good because you can. This strike is double the damage, sometimes triple, depending on if you've bladed it or not. And with the weak points, the ideal. It's just physics wise, it would make more sense to stab something if you wanted to really hurt it. So of course, yes, knives. Knives would be good for you because of your height, and if you can sneak to the right place or climb on the right area and stab the right area, you know. So, do you have your knives with you?
They're in my bag.
Do you want to get them out?
I can try.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
They're just tools, okay? They're not gonna hurt you. Alright?
Just tools.
Yeah. People use tools for different reasons, and what was going on was not the knife, okay? It was someone doing that with a knife. Okay, I have an idea. I don't have the authority to give you that, really. I am a team captain. Okay. What are you scared of the most when you're holding them?
Guess it's of, well, hurting someone that I care about. Or,
Okay.
like, the other day, when Professor Morche was trying to help me, I cut his hand by accident, and
Right.
I might have freaked out a little bit.
Okay. So maybe because you're having a problem being comfortable with them, maybe you should spend some time with them, more often and get used to the feeling of that, and maybe at some point you can decide, wait, it's too difficult to use a knife, and you could pick a new weapon. Speaking of which, we should probably work on getting you ranged, and then the if it works out, then it'll feel
Kanako,
more
real quick, in case you did not know,
connected
I
to
believe
a
you're
part
on
of your arm,
blue right now.
and you might be able to use
Status.
that.
If you don't mind changing that over, that would be
Yeah,
appreciated.
that's why I got them in the first place. I wanted to try to get used to using them,
Yeah.
Just in case if there's really close combat. But also to try to move on from what I saw. There's good days. I usually sometimes have good days, but then other times I have bad days.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know what you mean. I had a bad day too.
You did?
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily weapon related. It kind of was. It was different. Okay, sorry. So,
It's okay. Just got a bit too close for comfort, with
No.
me holding these.
yeah, I'll stand here. So, yeah. So I think giving that a try, maybe just keeping them out when you have the free time and walking around with them, and maybe just having one out at least, could help. But that's my recommendation. You don't.
think I could
you
do
don't have
that.
to do that. There you go.
Oh, wrong one. There we go.
I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Okay, so. Okay, so. Range. Let's talk range. Keep that out. Let's talk range. Come with me. So, what we're dealing with here, as Viking, is not only larger opponents, but opponents that are going to hit back. Let's see. I don't think we have Viking-sized spears. That's a shame. Opponents that are going to hit back with a vengeance. So, let me see. Maybe. This is probably gonna be heavy for you, but here, you can hold it.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad range, I suppose. Because what you're gonna want is, okay, picture the front. Picture the front's height. Sorry, and then lift your arm up to the face. Try to hit the face with this. Not swing, but just lift it. There you go. Do you think that would reach his face?
I think so.
Do you want something like a sword or a spear? If you had to use a longer weapon? Are you done with that? Do you want me to take it?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. Because you have the knives. Those great swords, I suppose.
See, I'm thinking, because I know technically my whip can also have range of its own in a sense, can't it?
It does.
But it can't stab, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, let's see what you have. Aren't these, what do they call them? Stars? I don't know. They're like morning star bits a bit. You know?
Oh, here. I'll pull it out really quick.
Okay. I forget what they're called. But yeah, I've seen them before. If you could... Yeah, no, this...
She's gonna throw it so it lays on the floor.
I think at most that would cut really, really well. But I don't know about puncturing. You might have to actually grab by here and thrust down. Which sounds really cool, but I wouldn't risk it unless you know, we're pretty confident in doing that.
Yeah.
Also, knives and whip doesn't offer much defense, and so would a buckler fit you? Maybe. Here, hold this. Hold this up to your heart. I'm sorry.
What?
You're just so tiny. No, nothing. Nothing.
I'm tiny. Am I?
Yeah, you are. You're small. Look at this. This is a buckler. So, this whole area here is like the main box you have to worry about when you're defending yourself. And so,
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Just gonna put this on her back and kneel down. Do I look like a turtle?
Oh my god. You do look like a turtle. Yeah. So a shield is really helpful for defense. Initially. Yeah, no, the spears here are famous for being able to reach.
What about
vital
those
areas.
spears?
I think they're the same. Hang on.
Are these Viking sized?
I don't think so. I think they're all too big. But I helped Savira make a spear the other day. Oh, Biden. I haven't seen these in a while. It was about this big, and we ended up breaking it in half, like right here, and crafting it for her. She actually has it now. It was a blade, not a spear. This is called a bident. It has two things. One of the gods are famous for owning one, but yeah, this was more of the war weapon version of a pitchfork, basically.
Imagine fighting a war with a pitchfork.
It's been done. They're called rebellions. Oh, do you want to hold this? I've got to go.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Okay. We can pick this back up later if you want. You know. But I'll see you around. Don't be scared, okay? Of your dagger, and just keep it out with you. And if you don't like it, that's okay, because not every weapon is for everyone. Okay? But remember,
Okay.
it's just a tool.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Stay safe. Don't play with anything sharp. Actually, do it.
Well, I'm probably gonna go eat breakfast.
Do it safely. Do the sharp thing safely. I need to pull my shield out. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Goodbye, Lyra. I didn't curse. You're not allowed to curse.
But I thought I was given that privilege.
No.
Alrighty, it's fine.
All right. Good morning, captains. First and foremost, I would like to thank you for meeting me in my office today. I know it's fairly small, but we are doing some renovation in the headmaster's office. Now, today is a day for preparations. In a couple of days, we will be sending teams to Linvale. And I do believe, Marquis Guyette also has a small announcement.
Yes, of course. Yuki of Team Ventus has started a debating club, supported by the professors.
Oh, social science.
Recruiting will begin today. The topic shall be announced shortly. I expect you all to inform your team members.
Hey, Baltics.
And Tulani, we will have to speak after the meeting.
Right.
Thank you, Chancellor.
Excellent. Ventus, Umbra, and Terra. You have been chosen as the scouting team by the staff. Your primary purpose on this mission is information gathering, diplomacy, trade, and generally putting on a good face for the institution. You are not to commit to combat unless there is no choice. Corpses cannot bring back information.
Oh, shit.
Primary focus is gathering information. I want to know everything about the village. Their disposition, their numbers, a rough outline of the village itself.
Okay.
Its known assets, its defenses, and if they potentially pose a threat to us. The visitor mentioned that their people have been going missing. I want a timeline of events. How many have been lost? What are the problem areas? I want information on this warlock.
Fuck, I need to read so much about tactics.
How many undead does she seem to command?
Shit.
What is her apparent disposition? Does she pose an immediate threat? Is she the one snatching these people up, or is something else going on?
Oh, necromancer.
Lastly, I want you to scout the local area to see if there are any potential assets that the school can make use of. I don't expect much.
Oh my god, we're going scouting, yes. Yes! Oh god, I've been waiting for that for so... Well, I mean, I went to the last expedition. It's a mission. It's a mission. You need to chill. It's just a mission. Okay.
I'm not really sure if I have secret books or... But I have heard that there's a few on the island. I could try to locate them. I've got no clue where I'm about, but sure, we can figure out some sort of way to go talk to them or something or other. Hi, Captain.
Good morning, Terra.
I
Whoa.
am so sorry.
It's okay. You really flew back there. Okay, so a couple things. Just to brief you on what happened. One, the what's her name from Ventus? It might have been the bunny. It might have not been the bunny. It was the other one. But the Zvirica.
No.
Yuki. Is it Yuki? I think it
oh.
is.
The small bird one?
Yeah. No.
Keep...
Yes.
No.
Yes, but no. Her name's Yuki. She's a I think she's a wolf. Anyway, how interesting.
Oh, okay.
This is the least important thing, and I'm struggling. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. She's having a team thing. I don't know if she's gonna approach us or where we're meeting, but I remember the most of the having a team debate situation. A debate team. That's what it's called. Social science. Do you like arguing with people? Go talk to Yuki at Ventus. Okay. Advertisement done. Second thing, really cool thing. So guess who's going? Oh, okay. we're going on the scout mission to Linvale with I think it's
Yes! Ah! Hell yeah! Alright, sick! Cool! Alright, so when are we going? Are we going like now? Are we going like
no,
tomorrow?
not now,
I'm ready!
not
Let's
now.
Go.
Slow down. Wait.
Alicia, so
No, no,
Alright, sorry.
no, no. Irene, don't encourage
I'm
him.
going to move over here because I cannot look at the castle.
That's yeah. Oh my god, I just had a problem doing that. Okay.
what? Oh,
I think we're going with Ventus, which makes sense, and Umbra, I suppose. And because of this, all of us are going to need to go to the infirmary because I think the Chancellor has some potions to hand us. And that should be everything.
Alright.
Someone's been
I'm
stealing
not injured.
that's great.
potions from Bombadil's office. And I don't know if it's any of us. It's not me, as far as I know. But they had a problem with it because it's apparently pretty important potions that we need for medical supplies. And so if you guys are doing that, well, you could tell me, and then that would be really cool. But also just don't in the future. Don't just in case. Yes, Irene.
So, hear me out. Milk potion.
Are you taking the potion
I don't
supplies?
think it works that way.
No, no.
Is milk a
I
potion?
thought it was okay. I thought it was funny.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Milk.
Stealing is bad.
Milk bomb.
Polk?
Don't start that, please.
Polk.
No.
You
No.
missed it. There was an entire conversation about sticking things in milk this morning in
Again?
the auditorium.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I have
Okay.
actually have my
Milkshake.
own
Oh my
exciting
God.
news.
Yes.
Solus is my milk heir. He is Sir Milk Solus.
Are
Is
you
it-
proud of this team?
Wait, is form a
No,
semicircle?
I
I've
don't
tried.
say.
What?
Well done, guys.
I don't know what that is.
it's a half a circle.
Oh.
Where are you at?
We don't have to. I was making shape
Why am I
sounds.
having a fat fucking headache? Ah, it's good.
Let's see, we have Team Terra, Team Ventus, and then there's Team Ember.
Ah, there's Emperor.
Ah, good.
Hello, everybody. As you all know, the men and women before you are going to be joining you on a trip to Linvale in the next couple of days. You'll be heading out early in the morning on an information gathering and diplomacy mission. But I'm sure your team captains have given you all the relevant information already. So, what me and Bombadil are going to do today, specifically, is outfit you all with the potions you might need on your journey. Now, there's several reasons you might need these potions. Potentially for combat, if that happens to come about, which I highly suggest you try to avoid. Or for trade, perhaps. If the village is, how you say, amenable to such things. Or if the village sees us as a powerful ally, then that means we can prove useful to them, and mayhaps in the future they can prove useful to us in return.
Right.
Been them for a long time.
Of course.
I mean, don't have to
Personally, I
make
would
any of them. That is not
most likely
within
pick
my
a stamina potion.
power.
It's my
Would explain
Yeah,
it
for
well
sake
better
of.
than me.
I mean, all of them are useful.
I should probably tell
You
the
guys,
teams
you have
about the
ones in
rations
mind?
as well. I'll tell the students about the rations this first week as well.
I was thinking about grabbing a mana.
Yeah, that'd probably be smart. I should ask.
Alrighty, so.
That dried fish.
I think I have an idea.
Yes.
Captain Zuko.
Uh-huh.
Well, I would like
Milk, strawberry.
Ivan, we
Twelfth
need,
edition.
Ivan, we need to think of potions
We
right
put it-
now.
Perfect.
Ivan.
But
Oh yeah, potions.
we can.
See if
You can add the milk to
What
your
if the
potion. I
villagers
don't
like
care.
it? What if it? No, if I bring the milk strawberry, we can.
Savira, mana potion sounds grand.
It's brilliant.
Solus, do you have a potion in mind?
No one likes my ideas.
Well, I was thinking about it, and as much as I'd love a stamina potion just in case we do get in the fight, because I think I could go on just about the whole day if I really did that. Really push myself. I think I'd be out for the rest of the day next, but I think a health potion might be the good call here, because if one of the villagers get injured...
Combat is a possibility.
It's a necromancer, right? We don't know what kind of weird magic stuff they have, and you need the bad thing to make the
antitoxin?
That's the antitoxin. You need the bad thing to make the antitoxin. So it's gonna be hard to get that if they end up getting attacked by something bad. So if I get a health potion, I can just give it to someone to help him heal, right?
You're doing health?
Alright, so this definitely
Yeah, so I can give the villagers a health potion if they get hurt.
What were the other options besides the antitoxin? Was that it?
There was a rest potion
A rest potion?
and the antitoxin.
What is the rest potion?
Oh no, I guess unless you want to give the This was asleep, isn't it?
It's more of an out of character. That's all it does? Okay.
You want to force a drink down someone's throat? I guess.
To make them no. I mean, I see.
What?
Sleepy time milk.
I mean, if she needs it, but even then we'd have to get close enough and...
Professor, if I could also...
Well, it's for emergencies.
No,
I'm not
of
trying to push you into the decision.
I'm just conflicted because I think antitoxin would be smart if there's more of those things out there. And also all potions aren't mandatory to the person that picked them. They could be shared among other teammates if we need to. Okay. Let's do a little bit unorthodox. What do you guys vote on? Should I do a antitoxin or a rest potion?
I think antitoxin's probably the way to go. I don't see many situations where you're gonna need to take a nap halfway through our mission.
Hopefully someone else picks it.
We're going to. I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of walking anyway.
Yeah. Ivy?
Last thing we need is you knocking out halfway through and just taking a quick
Antitoxin
dose.
sounds good.
Okay. We'll throw milk in there to make you happier about it. I'm good. Is everyone good with the potions?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You know, I'm not just about milk.
I'm Solus.
We need infinite fire.
All we have to do is talk about it.
Yeah, Yuki seems to be still tied up with stuff, so.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Probably discussing the club.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Right.
Anyways,
You
what
like
have we got so far?
pal? We're discussing practical competencies. I was figured that we could discuss Ventus since I know yours, more or less, even though you and Yuki weren't here. Ventus has 3 shields, 2 offensive attack units, and Kiki, who's a defensive support.
He's on another level.
All right. If we're talking combat scenarios, then our team, we are mostly spear users, with me as a 1- to 2-handed sword user. We can act as a flanking unit in the case of the worst.
That's not bad. Right. Terra. Actually, it's funny we had to talk about this with Lumen the other day. Terra is low on defense, so open combat is a bit of a vulnerability, but we plan to make up for that within good recon and what is it called? Acting on it, hitting the strong points, as well as possibly, like you said, being more of a flanking unit and using that to our advantage. But we're also small in numbers, so outside of combat, that might make it easy for us to collect information. Less noticeable amount of people. harder to detect.
Hmm.
That's practical competencies, the way that we've been using them so far.
I'm guessing me and Savira are the only healers here.
We walked out after a conversation.
Like
Yes.
magical healers.
That's true.
No magic, I thought it was just healers in general.
Offensive, fire mage, supportive, dagger.
Check his office.
He's got a lot of information to share. And Savira is our main healer as well as my second in command. I am defensive, but I can only do so much with this shield. Other than that, maybe I could help hold back a line with a spear or something.
All right. So then, in the case of the worst, I mean, there's some sort of combat that breaks out. Ventus will be in the center. We can take the left flank, and Terra can take the right, provided we can keep a formation.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about what will we be doing in the main mission. Are we just wanting to split up into our respective teams, collect information, reconvene?
Well,
It might be
I
more
think we should
useful to
take
not be
tabs
seen as a
again.
massive group.
Yeah, we might want to take tabs again. Maybe see if people have backgrounds and mercantile things, maybe diplomatic things of any really kind. See who's comfortable talking, who not. We need quick thinkers and people who can more or less, improvise when people talk to them about things that they're likely not going to be prepared for.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Wanna tell them about the rest potion and why we chose it?
No, not right now.
Okay.
We've got some things to work through first.
I don't know. Okay, I think just for the sake of quick picks, actually Solus is a viable candidate as well, but I would say I might have more experience on the education of actually keeping a good reputation in a conversation, a confrontational one. Just legitimate training, not so much as like actual experience in said social situations.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't put me in a
Parties that,
confrontational one.
Right.
Of the diplomatic parties that I've seen strolling their way through every once in a while, especially those that wanted to try and communicate with my caravan back in the day. Typically, there was one who called the shots, one who kept the notes, and a few that more or less looked like they knew what they were doing, that were bringing up the rear. We should probably have a very similar setup. Someone who will do most of the voice line, the person who will be the focus of the actual effort, basically the personality that's going to represent us the most. Then you should probably have a second hand or a sidekick of some sort, and potentially that could also be the same person that is keeping tabs on the area, taking in basically what's going on, trying to watch the back of the person that is more or less leading as the persona. The people that are basically doing that will be working in close cooperation, and then probably have a small group of other people following just right behind.
Right.
That, like I said, look like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't have to speak, but they do need to be there and, well, give the impression that they are part of this whole thing.
Taking
and that
notes.
if they wanted to, that they could impose their own will.
Yeah.
Well, I know Caleb's really good at keeping notes. I think it'd be good for, regardless of whatever we decide to do, convene back on our note takers and make sure that they have all the information.
A scribe, that's what they used to call them in my old unit setups.
Sounds good.
The scribes of the squad. Okay. I mean, Ivan has the notebook out at the moment, so I don't think that's a bad idea for him either.
Nothing wrong with having two note takers.
Yeah.
True.
A backup note taker.
They can compare notes.
Whatever group.
Yeah,
whatever groups we're going to end up splitting into, they should all have someone dedicated to keeping the most accurate records.
Right. Agreed.
Jackson has put himself forward as speaker then.
Yes, I did.
Any other candidates?
Which one is Jackson? Is that? I'm
I am
assuming
Jackson.
that's.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes,
Sorry,
Jackson.
still learning names.
It's okay, Luca. Liony Luca.
I don't really know if it comes into play, but I grew up as a sort of. Never mind.
No.
Go on.
It doesn't really apply to the mission.
Do you know that for sure?
It might.
If it had to do with social encounters, it would, for this topic at least.
Okay. I grew up as a I'm an heir to the clan that I came from. So I've got experience with talking, at least somewhat, with I wouldn't call it nobility, but upper crust people.
Upper crust.
I guess.
And then
I know we're going to
Emma
a
has
kind of a backwater village.
Hike.
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, you're saying the I know what you're saying. Okay.
Upper class.
Upper class people.
There's.
Okay.
Right.
Maybe double check what you're looking at there.
Hey, I didn't bring my weapons with me. You might want to
Hi,
bring
I would like to request to sit in on this meeting, if that is alright. What?
Is there any objections?
I'd like to request to sit in on this.
Right, we got to keep this
Why?
truck moving though. So just
Yeah, no, that's fine.
if you
We're
do,
just
please
gonna-
let us keep this ball rolling.
Yeah.
I think anything would. Well, that's important to keep the rest of the academy informed of things.
Yeah, of course, I understand.
I'll be silent during it though.
Well, I
Perhaps the
consider
captains,
myself
then?
good at collecting
sorry.
information and talking to people, since people are very disarmed in my presence, but with the whole harpy witch thing, I'm not sure if I would be a good candidate. They may be suspicious of me just for being a harpy.
Oh. I see.
Bunch of fucking pieces.
Yeah, the necromancer is accused to be an harpy, if you guys didn't
Yeah,
hear.
yeah. That's
So-
a good
Oh
point.
yeah, you are absolutely not a good candidate for that. There's absolutely no doubt in
Yeah,
that.
so even if I consider myself
probably
good at
stand in
collecting
that lane.
information, I may have to stay at the back hidden. At least to not bring suspicion.
Another
do we
important
have any-
question. How comfortable are we combining forces in a different mixture than is team colors?
I'm comfortable to do that. Personally.
I don't think there'll be any issue.
I'm finding that we're having a little bit of trouble finding where everyone belongs, and one of those reasons is because we're trying to do that with basically
With
3
teams,
different
yeah,
tubs of
yeah.
pieces.
I got you.
If you want this to be as successful as possible, we should put everyone they are most optimally charged, and we should make sure that the team captains prep them to work with those other members, so that way they don't feel lost.
Sure.
Well,
what do you
I've
think
got
about
such a
splitting
bit of an
into
idea for that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
Well, if we got to consider some stuff. We've got all the proper speakers who are all, good at speaking. Like, you're for some clan thing. Captain's captain. He's really good at that. But how about people like me? I'm really bad at proper talk. I can, anything past a yes sir or anything like that, and you've lost me. But I'm pretty good with local people. I like to think people like me. I'm good at kids in particular as well, because I kind of had to work with them all my life. So, just how about people that are good with making good conversation, raising spirits, that kind of thing? We don't want them
That's exactly the kind
depressed
of stuff that we
or
should try and take into
scared
account
the entire
why
time.
It's
A PR approach.
not a bad thing if anyone speaks up about anything like that. It could be relevant.
Yeah.
With that being the case, I think that you'd fall into the of the trio that we have, definitely the people that look like they know what they're doing, whilst the captain is talking. Being a person who brings about that air could prove useful in
Makes it more comfortable.
I guess giving us an in, I guess is the best way to phrase it.
No, yeah, that's exactly
Making
how
us
I
look
see it
like
as well.
we're presentable and here to actually
Stop.
solve this. That we're people. That we don't mean any harm.
I think that's a good idea.
I agree.
Mm.
I think Solus would
So our-
fit well in that role. I think Kiki could as well, but the harpy situation is a thing to take into account, so we'd have to be careful with that. Especially if they have
Yes, despite
said
the skills, I think that we should be very,
Yeah.
very careful with
Yeah.
Kiki as far as things go.
Agreed.
Might be able to run a little bit of a gambit of trying to utilize the nature of her form to our benefit. Try and play off that potentially she has some kind of ultimatum over the Harpy Wish that we could utilize, maybe make them believe, but that is going to require some effort and is not a guarantee. Meanwhile, we do have a varied group of people here, and Team Captain of Umbra, as far as things go, your perceived and also actual tangible airness could prove useful in helping people take you seriously if you were to talk, so
yeah,
we'll keep more or less tabs on that. I believe that people might take a little bit of a comfort to knowing that someone with a little esteem to their name, a badge of honor, is taking time out to try and get this solved.
Right.
Do we have any extra information on this Necromancer? As in specific abilities, like anything we could work off of?
I believe that's what we're going to find out.
There's a loose
sadly.
correlation between people going missing and her, but that's more rumor than anything else, as far as I've heard it.
Yeah, we could make assumptions that it's pertaining to gaining materials and or servitude through the bodies.
Yeah.
Or potentially it's a more grave situation where they're being inducted, either willingly or by duress.
Yeah.
We won't know for sure until we get there.
Right. On the front of the specific tasks, which squads or people were we originally planning to tackle said objectives, to get it done?
I believe that if we maybe try and set up maybe some objectives, we're going there to try and gather information and talk. If we can keep them busy, it'll give the people actually paying attention to everything as much time as possible to more or less make things happen. Perhaps if we chop us into some other things, then give us a contingency of some kind to basically rally together, it might work. Something like one people that are going to be the ones that ask for the leader and spend the most time with them. Another group that potentially will make their way around town, trying to commune and basically investigate with the common folk. And perhaps maybe one that's staying on the border, not talking too much. We could probably explain it off as just a precautionary guard, just to ensure the safety of the village. And that could be there out to more or less have potentially free reign over the area, at least for a time.
Yeah. Maybe get some layout and design. Okay.
So how many teams are you thinking of breaking this up into?
We have 3.
I'd say 3.
Yeah. Same colors, or do you want to mix it?
I believe that if we want this to go as smoothly as possible, we should at least consider mixing.
Okay.
And just to reiterate, we have a team that's on the ground talking to the townsfolk, and then a team on the outskirts who is just kind of investigating and is
and one
kind of
who
an
is
alternate,
going
and
to
then
entertain the leadership there in the town. One who will try and
Gotcha.
gain information directly from the source and will do their best to try and wiggle their way into understanding it from the leadership perspective. Another one that is getting information from the people's perspective, and another one that will be getting objective, tangible proof out there on their own.
Can I make a suggestion? I think that the group talking to the leadership should perhaps be the largest. They're the most likely to get into trouble. And we perhaps need the most diverse perspectives. Diplomatically speaking.
Agreed.
It sounds like Jackson and Luca.
They'll also most likely be the most out there, obvious, like you were saying. So I definitely second that they should probably be the most well-stocked, I guess.
Can I propose Jackson, Luca, Ivian, if you feel that's appropriate? Perhaps one of our note takers. Al, and then one of our healers. or supports.
Mm-hmm. I'd be willing, I suppose. That's the job we're given.
Yeah, let's have that as the working model for that group. Solus seems to be a no-brainer for the secondary wanderer group, I guess we'll call them. The ones that'll more or less do some PR with the townsfolk. We'll need some people that can support him, though. He shouldn't be going anywhere near alone.
I know.
I could see that being a good call.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Me and Buttercup can do it.
Okay, like,
Buttercup?
gotta remember to be less blunt this time. More gentle
We-
with words.
We're talking to a bunch of
We
villagers,
think,
Kiki. Not the royal horde.
I feel.
That's 3.
And be a
Okay,
little-
so... I don't suppose that they should be the largest group. 3 doesn't seem like the worst call. And your emergency situation should be just to merge your way with either the other 2 bigger groups, I would suppose.
Agreed. Giving us a good
If
defense.
anything, I think our job is more just keeping a large crowd of villagers away from wherever the big group's going to be of the leader, so they don't get all surrounded and something bad happens and not. They've got a way out. We can.
Yeah, the minute that we walk in there, there's going to be crowds of people, and lots of them aren't going to be on the up and up. They're going to start rumors and want to know why we're here, and you guys will help to subdue most of the bad ones. That'll potentially get crowds around and make things difficult.
Are these
And that leaves.
This is
2
so
for the 3rd group.
Well, I could recap it, I suppose. Okay, yeah.
What was
Finish the 3rd group.
gonna
Top.
do exactly?
I've lost
Not
track of who you
engage
decided
with
should
people.
go where.
I'll go on that.
So, yeah, not interact with the people. 3rd group is not interact with the people. Basically, make a perimeter around the actual town. Try and pick up stuff. Don't venture out anywhere, but try and figure out actual investigative things. What's the word? Forensic stuff.
Foraging?
Markings, tracks, anything like that. It's important that we get a little bit of a ground line on maybe potentially where they enter from, where the bodies may be leaving. Any information like that is going to be imperative, and I don't think the other 2 groups are going to be able to do that as easily when they have people down their throats.
Of course not. Not the most
I would be
charismatic. I think you know
willing
this
to
very well.
do that group as well, if
Right.
I would be allowed.
Right. So going back through the list for the townsfolk group, we'll call them the people pleasers.
That sounds good.
Solus, Emma, and Kiki, I believe.
You want to bring Kiki to next to the people?
Harpy necromancer thing?
It could be a way. We could try and go with the gambit of trying to more or less tout you as the anti-harpy, an anti-hero of sorts.
I was
Fighting fire with
thinking
fire.
the same thing. They might be seeing harpies if
It
they
takes
even
a
know
harpy
that
to hunt a
about
harpy. It's it's an idea.
Yeah. And
I'm already kind of scared of this
the good
harpy.
the
She's-
good guy
she's
approach.
alone.
They might have this
Yes.
preconceived notion of harpies that is already.
You'd have
Well,
to practice your part.
How about then we get him to focus on that? Yeah, the little cute hats you guys got. You got the little frog hats. If they can get him to focus on that, then they're not gonna think so much about the harpy thing. If you make it seem more like you're less of a fighter, you've got a few of those frog hats, right?
Oh,
Just as a
appearing
precaution,
vulnerable.
though.
No.
What would
just
be
the
our
two of us
secondary setup for the people pleasers then? So, Solus, Em, and then who?
Whoever wants to join us. As long as you're not gonna stand there and talk all prim and proper the entire time, because we're meant to be the ones they can relax around, you know?
Perhaps one of the note takers.
Sure. Kayla, maybe. Well, I mean, if he's up for it.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Or if he wants to, I'll do it if you don't want to.
No, you can take it. I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
We need one of the note takers to go talk to the higher ups.
Yeah.
That's a given.
So, then to reiterate, in the people pleasers group, the smallest one, the people that are going to be talking to the common folk and more or less trying to subdue rumors of us, and just appear publicly to the common folk
Mm.
as sort of amicably as possible.
Hmm.
That's going to be Solus, Emma, and Caleb then.
Then where do I stay?
I may
We'll put you in the
interject
third
for a
group.
second. Don't forget, you will
Professor?
have
You stay with me.
professors with you who are there to provide support. We are not leading
Oh, yeah, the
this.
professors.
So if you have ideas and you think a professor would be willing to help with it,
Hmm.
your group has up to 4 extra members.
I already
Oh,
talked to
wait,
Taki
sir!
about some things.
So you're like a magic teacher, right? You know really good magic stuff.
Yes.
Do you reckon maybe you could come along with my group and then you could do some
there's
like
water.
fun magic to impress the locals? So not only do they know that we've got powerful people, but they can also be like, it's kind of like putting on a show for them, kind of thing.
Spectacle.
Yeah, like that big word. Yeah.
The spectacle they wish to see is an ice wall. Just about everything else I have is destructive. I was trained in a military keep, so a lot of my stuff isn't show, more guard or destroy. However, if you can convince them to set up some scarecrows, tell them at least the academy is around, we'd help provide some support with certain threats. Could do a small demonstration of arms.
Yes, I do like to think
Maybe
that'd be a good
small
plan.
sense of security.
There's a teacher that I will do better. I think instead of with 3 people before, so I can join the second group without taking Caleb out.
Second group was the people
If
pleasers.
there's- Yeah, instead of taking Caleb out, what about just 4 people? There's teachers there, then we'll feel better.
We have 4 professors. Then in total we have what, 8 plus the 6 of us, plus the 4 professors. So we have 18 of us.
Caldwell, Bombadil, Takia, and
Actually, I think Kiki might be onto something here. Not to be rude to you or anything, but if we have this casual group going around and you're writing things down, it might make them a little bit uneasy if we're speaking to them and you start jotting things down. I'm not saying you're like on Tressa. But I don't know. I just thought maybe if we don't do the writing on the the casual team, it might help give that more family-friendly appeal. If we're going around and we're not jotting down everything they're saying, not seeming like we have much of an intent to leak information from them, then they might be more willing to talk to us. We just have to try and
Right.
memorize it, I guess.
Perhaps Bombadil with you then.
Yeah, we could see if we could do any
Bombadil
fun
might be more
potions
apt
as
on
well.
The whole show thing, yeah, exactly. So
Agreed.
maybe he'll fill that role.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask him to
So,
bring some
yeah,
of his alcohol.
Oh yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm more than happy to have Kiki come along on the team. We can make it work.
Okay.
Right, so what does that make for the people pleasers now?
4?
Solace, Emma, Kiki,
4,
and
I think.
Bombadil.
Oh. Is Caleb included on that team? Is that a no?
Well, I don't know. Do
I'm
you
just
want to
lost.
come along with us to the people pleaser stuff? It's kind of up to you, really. I'm just worried
Maybe
that
he goes to
someone's
the first
standing in the
group,
back.
He can write notes.
Yeah, I'm just worried that having someone there stand
No,
writing
I
things as we talk to casual
Everyone's going with
people.
the
We're going with the third group.
Oh, okay, okay. I was
Then Caleb with the first group.
Ivan's real smart. He can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Ivan's
We
going
should
with the
send Muscle
Trailblazers.
with you.
Trailblazers, really?
Our team?
Do you have a code name? I didn't
No.
hear
Just
you
a
give
little
one.
bit
What do you mean,
more.
our team or?
Yeah.
Agreed. Someone to defend them.
He wants to come along and come talk to a bunch of strangers.
for enough.
Yeah, that's a jump up at once.
How about
you know?
this?
Right.
What if we all just stand up and get into our groups that we have right now, and then anyone that we haven't sorted out, we can figure it out then.
Sounds
That's a
good.
good way of visualizing.
That's a good idea.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
everyone over and near the Aqua and Ignis signs, those are going to be high society. That's the first group. Lumen and Terra should be the second, and then Ventus and Umbra should be the third one.
Was I placed in this one? Because I remember hearing my name for it.
Yes, you were in
Yes.
high society.
Yes.
Okay.
Want to come investigate?
Yuki, I'd
Great.
say you should probably, go in the third group.
Yeah, we're gonna
We have a healer there.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, we have 3 medical.
Professor Caldwell, do you think you'd be good in the third group?
Okay.
That's the one, the Trailblazers. They're, you probably heard. They're going on the
I'd probably
outskirts
say
trying to find
something like we
forensic
should just
clues.
light your town on fire and then the
Mostly
necromancer
here
will
for
go
emergency
away.
scenarios.
I should probably just point a shotgun at them.
I
now
think
and
that
make
they'd be
them say
pretty
this
apt
is
in
a
being
no.
in an emergency situation, so
It
I'd
would
say that's
work.
pretty good
1, 2,
preparation.
3.
Would it be
4.
ethically correct?
Oh, yeah,
No.
4 medics.
You
That's
should
good.
probably be in the third group.
Huh.
Might it be the most
Okay.
ethical?
So I'll be
solution?
here
Mm.
when this time is going along. So far we have a pretty good spread. Just pretend that Bombadil is there. I'd probably say...
We're missing from Umbra.
Probably say...
What?
Oh, yeah. who else is from
Angel.
Umbra?
He's not here
That is
today.
right.
Oh,
Mm.
right.
Where do you think
Perhaps
he
he
would fit?
shouldn't.
Probably in the
Well,
third
We
squad.
don't know their perspectives on things, so I would recommend to the
Yeah,
third.
I would agree.
Okay.
You both are healers, right?
Yeah, they are. Well, they're in the medical division.
Oh.
Not magically for me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Severa's the one with magical healing.
medic's a medic. I mean,
Right. She should probably go in the third then, because she's
that's what I was thinking.
they're the ones that are most likely to run into something out there in the outskirts.
That sounds
There
good.
is a lot of people, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Is the middle group's a little bit
I think that Severa should probably be with us. If we get swamped in the middle of town, because we're going to be the most open, it'd be probably good to make sure that we're covering our bases.
Okay.
I feel like Octavian should also
Provided
be
that
with us.
they're hostile. Yeah, I agree on Octavian.
I more or less mean that if the witch sees us walking our way in there, we'll be the first probably to be seen. She'll be looking at the leadership and seeing us communing with them most likely first. If you
Do you
wanted to
think
make
she'll
a
really
show of
attack
us
us out
and
in the
try
open
and,
if she's just making people disappear? It's not like she doesn't control the town, does she?
If she's making
Some of
people
the
disappear and
villagers
there's
go
literally
missing and
nothing
show
that
up
they
again.
can... Yeah, if people are going in and out of the town without anyone able to stop them, then we should probably assume that that could happen to us.
Okay.
And there's also an issue to watch out for. It's a good idea, but don't make assumptions yet. The forest is a large area. We assume the necromancer's doing it, we may miss something.
It's true.
Is it most likely the
If that
necromancer?
team-
Probably, but keep an open mind.
If their team has many members, especially if they have 2 people from medical division, which they would if either of us joined, then they could always split in 2 if they needed to as well.
Yeah. I'm visualizing Takia being a good, versatile figure for the third team, though. So I think we should also add him into the schematic there.
Who?
Professor Taki.
Professor Taki, yeah.
Stealth professor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's good at his job, so he's hard to miss. Or easy to miss. I would actually vote Savira goes on the fewer people, providing that she has ranged and that they have a very small group. And she is observant, I've found, over these past few months. She could provide a fresh perspective on information.
I could second that.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Alright, so we'll have Severe working on the second group.
And Holia. And
Leaves myself
and
and-
Geo as well, but
I feel like the external group will be definitely pulling a lot of weight.
it's true.
So I think we're looking good so far.
Do we have a healer on our team? I don't think we'll be getting in any combat, but
No, that's
it'd
a good
probably
point.
be good to have
Not
one
as
on
of
each
yet.
team.
Yeah.
It realistically answers that.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're looking at the 5 of us plus Professor Octavian.
That's those
Mhm.
4.
Second group is those 4 plus Bombadil.
Mhm.
And then that group plus Angiel plus Professor Caldwell plus
Okay.
Professor Takia. Team captains, how are we looking so far? What do you guys think?
Happy with it.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Hmm.
We don't really have. We all 3 have earrings.
That's a good
And that's
point.
an easy way to communicate between teams.
Right.
Mhm. Okay.
That is true.
Yeah, I suppose our hands are a little bit tied.
Very good point.
We have the teachers
We should split
that we
them
can rely on, but, well, are we
That's
comfortable
true.
with that is the question.
I'd be willing to move to another
I
team.
personally am.
Oh, that's true. We have the teachers.
Yeah,
don't
I
we?
guess if the teachers, there's going to be teachers on each one. That should be okay.
Bombadil on that one, and then 2 teachers on the third team. So
Okay. Okay.
I could still see it being fine.
All right then.
Forge.
It's worrisome. Okay. We'll
Looks
just
good.
switch the frequency to the professor channel then. Okay. All right.
It'll be this little device that can make a flame that you can melt metal with.
I think we're all good.
Looks like we have our teams
All
then.
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can, like,
Looks like it.
do something
Well,
with
so what were the
forge,
names
but
of the
without-
3 again? Just out of curiosity. People
All right,
pleasers.
so going over after we've gone over details and everything.
Yeah.
Team 1, including myself. Team 1 is going to be known as High Society, just for the sake of nickname that's easier to remember instead of 1, 2, 3. We'll mix ourselves up, remembering who's which. We are going to be the ones that are presenting ourselves purposefully to the leadership. We're going to be asking for them, trying to communicate, and try and relinquish ourselves as helpful souls that are trying to do just that, and presenting ourselves as the people that are going to try and work on that solution directly. We have to try and gain as much information from the leadership and anyone else that we can interact with there as we can. It'll be done mostly verbally and with talking.
Yeah.
I think that between all of us, we have a very good mixture of different backgrounds. Somebody should be able to pick up the slack if someone else doesn't have exactly the gumption or oomph to get the leadership to believe us.
Right.
If we are lucky, we'll be able to make our way to maybe a town hall or maybe a town center, keep ourselves there, and observe as well as talk with them. And from there, try and get information that way, as well as just be on call and observation for anything going awry from the center of the city. Second team, otherwise known as the People Pleasers. You guys are going to make your way in and break off from us soon after we introduce ourselves. Just blend your way into the crowd and do as you do. You are talking with the common folk, trying to understand their plight, their worries, their fears, anything that you can, and then turn that into notes that you can help us get a little bit of a repertoire of maybe the modus operandi of the necromancer if you can find it, or perhaps some weak points in the defenses or other mentalities of the villagers, as well as just keep suspicion off of us as a malicious or suspicious force. If you come off as, well, good doers, gentle souls, whatever you choose to sort of make yourselves off to be, just make sure that you come off as people. Keep observant of anything that you can and try and gain notes that way. Meanwhile, the third group, otherwise known as the Trailblazers, you're going to try and make your way on the outskirts of the city, maybe into the sort of outer areas of it, and probably the tree line, or at least maybe a couple of links into it, but staying inside of the town. My thought process for you guys is to more or less come up with a plan of searching. You have a large swath of versatile people, so I'm trusting you guys to find a way to do that. The teachers will probably be able to help you a lot with that. You're looking for clues, mostly forensic ones that of which denote the presence of people coming in and out, maybe magical residues of any kind, people trying to make their way in or out without being noticed, anything like that will be valuable resources. And in any case, you'll also act as a little bit of a first response if anything from outside tries to get in on our little operation here.
Mm.
If need be, for all the teams,
Can't
I
believe I
think
fucking
that it'll
missed
be
that.
just a good working thing that if an emergency thing does call, we should try and
Okay.
all collaborate into one group once again, as probably quickly as possible. It's probably not good that we just stay separated and potentially get picked off whilst in groups if, again, worst case scenario comes to bear. If that's the case, I think that we should most likely rely on team leaders listening to their team once more, once we're all collaborative. You'll all know each other well, and the teachers will be able to more or less support us in any way they can after we more or less collaborate and congregate once again. It'd probably be good if we find a little bit of a place. I'd say the town center or wherever the first team is might be a good default spot, but we'll probably have to call it out when we're there over the earrings. It'll be up to the people with the earrings on the other teams to make sure that everyone gets there. So far that's the plan. Now comes the workshop of it. Any thoughts, concerns, or any other things you want to bring up at this point? So that way we can mash this out, get it finalized.
In the case that there is combat,
Could be a question.
in the case that there actually is any combat, are we all going to try and meet the people and fight, or retreat to a certain spot?
I think staying put is probably a good idea if the others are seeking us out. Whoever is being sought should stay in one place and try to hold out. Probably it'd be easier to locate them.
Yes, but as the Chancellor said, our main goal isn't to be the strike force.
Right, of course.
It's not going to be a very good position for us to be the ones jumped, even if we were the strike force. The enemy making the first move in any situation is going to be a little bit tricky to work with.
Maybe we should change the
We should. Right. Yeah.
one to move to then.
And we retreat to the... If we're all under attack, nobody's going to know who's where.
But can we all just
Especially
agree to...
Our team won't know.
Go ahead.
We should retreat to the place we enter the village.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All teams regroup there.
Some kind of landmark like that, yeah.
That sounds good.
Sure. So we'll regroup, and if there's anyone that got left behind or is cornered, we'll go rescue them, and then we'll do a full retreat in case we're attacked.
Correct. We should take care of our own, and the village should do the same.
All right.
Okay.
Any other questions or things that we should work on?
I only have a comment, which is make sure all of you pay attention to your weaknesses and strengths, as well as your comrades, so that when you're lining up in a situation as dire as combat, you're not leaving yourselves vulnerable for forgetting your best defense and your strongest offense as well.
Yes, like for you guys, the people pleasers, trying and standing a fight is probably not going to go too well. So make sure that you make the flashiest escape that you can.
Right.
Throw literally anything that you can at them and get yourselves to safety. I'm sure between Bombadil, Solus, and Emma, that'll probably be easier said than done.
Most likely.
But at the same time,
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I think you're also the most apt to get that done. So.
Oh, Solus.
Yeah, I think it's still fine. Easier done than said. That's what I meant.
Right. Right.
Freaking common is my second language. Whatever. Anyway, any other questions, comments, concerns, anything?
I didn't know that.
Because if not, then I'm going to assume that you're all comfortable in your position. You're going to perform as optimally as you think that you can.
Yes, sir.
In the spots that you are in. All right. If that's the case, you'll have your teams, quote unquote. I'd like to call them task forces. Familiarize yourselves with them and Well, I think for the rest of this, we'll just be brainstorming over the course of this evening, probably tomorrow at some point, and of course making everything else up on the fly, which will be the main brunt of it once we actually get there. If you have any questions, I will always be open, and Ventus Storm will more or less be on a knock-knock, let you in sort of basis for any questions concerning this mission, if you do have some for me or the rest of my team. As far as Ventus goes, please try and make yourselves open to comments for anyone here. We gotta work together, and it's important that we all do that, so.
Yeah.
Lend an ear if you can. Don't get too distracted by other things till the mission is over. But make sure that you're prepared if you do need to get something ready before then. If we focus now for the mission time, then we should be bringing everyone home with a successful amount of information. And hopefully we'll be able to create a solution that we can either act on or that the strike team can act on.
Over me.
And he recommended that I talk to
Anything
you.
that's in front of me.
I've been working
Professor
on a
Takuya?
project. It's just a
We're gonna be.
Were you going on the expedition with us?
Okay.
What are we? We are.
It works, but it's reusable, and it doesn't explode. It doesn't make a
Oh.
boom.
So we
but it
are
just emits light. So
Oh, I think your
shoots
your
up
voice
and
is
emits light and just kinda
on a
stays
different
there for a bit.
frequency. If you know what I'm saying.
Which of the
You
teams
sound a bit far
sounds
away.
Stronger
So don't say
that
boom.
we could maybe
Well, it
pluck one
doesn't
from.
go boom, but it still needs to like
catch up with you later.
blow up with light.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean pluck one from?
And it needs to like be shot up into the air.
I shouldn't be
Yeah.
that far.
Yeah, yeah.
Like an Aether Tech project
No,
that
you're
does
you're
that,
good
so
now.
it's reusable.
No, I was curious if
But
you were going
apparently
on
there's, like,
the
alchemical
expedition with us,
on it
right?
Yeah.
To make it work.
I mean,
I would.
we should
Right.
stifle
Okay.
the stronger people with the close combat people.
So how many professors was that? That was you,
Oh.
Bombadil,
Okay.
Professor Cavill saw that.
But you're in the
Octavian?
Undoubtedly.
Octavian, yes.
Okay, okay.
Should be three of
I
us.
think you should be in the.
So I
don't know
think
anything about Aether
you'll
Tech.
probably be with the,
Take care of it.
well, at least the way we formed it. Oh, is Terra's going as well?
I think.
Oh, that's
I
like
think.
my dad. He works with it.
Or not very ranged personnel.
Are you asking if Terra's going?
No, Acteris, I forget his last name.
Maybe me.
He's the magic professor.
My dad do it.
Is he going along with the professors?
Oh, you mean Caldwell?
Yeah, yeah,
But it's, like,
Professor Colbert.
considered, like, this whole sacred thing.
Caldwell is not going with us. It's only us three.
Yeah, but again, to be
Huh.
honest, making this good for you.
Okay,
That's not
okay,
gonna
just
happen
checking.
anymore, so,
Okay
yeah,
then.
kind of on my own to learn it.
I think you'll probably be with the scouting team, which is that's actually kind of perfect
And if you can throw that, can you throw that?
as a stealth professor.
Well, I think that was the intended purpose.
Probably. I had a question about my team, and just in general, because we are building toward the subject as we were before when Tenebris was captain.
Maybe you could look it over and give me some points.
And it fits our numbers as well as some of our stature, and at the moment I've found, at least when I look into it, it seems we need more
Wait.
of a guard.
Look at it.
If we are not to if we are to do anything more offensive and abrasive. Is there anything as a professor of
Yeah, I know how to read.
as a professor of stealth tactics,
Are you telling me you can read?
is there anything you see in Terra that we might need to work on improving?
No. But are you telling me that you can't read secretly?
Hmm.
Okay, I believe you. I do. It just,
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but yeah.
yeah, you just really defensive about it.
Hmm.
Like down on the island.
Right. Well, Terra, your skills are not lacking. That's for sure. You have the battle tendency. You could do great things, but I believe you're focused on what, unfortunately, the school seems to always warrant and give praise to is the offense, when really you should be looking at the utility of your team. Is your team useful to others? Do you make openings for others to attack? Can you use your abilities to increase the effectiveness of your team? Can you minimize casualties? That is what I specifically look in when it comes to teams. Any soldier can be good at combat. It takes years of practice and a certain knack for it. But utility is much more rare and a more interesting subject for me. With Terra? There's definitely potential, but you're soft. If I had to think of things to work on, especially with you and Terra, I think giving yourselves more utility, like being able to restrict an opponent's movement, or using poisons to affect an opponent would be your best bet.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I guess so.
Your team is very clever, and they're smart. Use that intelligence wisely, and you can be able to manipulate the battlefield even before you touch ground.
My family only ever worked with iron.
What? Yes, sir. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you.
Well, perfect.
No problem. I'll be working on some training regiments to go along with this. I don't want to just say it and just have you explore every book in the library. I'll have to get them approved first, and your information on poisons will need to increase before we can work on poison specifically.
Right. Yes, I'm investing in specific bombs. At the moment, I only have a concussive blast for the slingshot. Other than that.
But that's good. Controlling where you're.
Do you like it?
If you don't mind, just a moment. I'm just going to finish on something he said, but I will give you a moment.
I'd like to talk to you after you have an available moment, Professor.
If you know any alchemical compounds
Sure,
that make light
of course.
and kind of
With the concussive blast that you have with your slingshot, you said?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does damage, it burns, but not very deep because of the size.
But that's the thing. You don't need to create damage. You need to create an opportunity. Damage can come easy. This can hurt. My blades can hurt. But putting someone somewhere where they need to be is a lot harder.
Huh. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. It's probably a lot to take in at first, but if you think about it, how you can manipulate an enemy on the battlefield will help. If you can force them into water, if you can force them into a hazard, you can control where they move and how they need to counter you. And with numbers, it's even better.
Do you think the what are they called? Smoke grenades?
See, that's
Something like that?
Is, I think I can trust someone who's willing to
It's not impossible. I have them in my own.
if one of us dies.
Oh.
Oh my god, the water just keeps disappearing.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I was gonna talk to Bombadil about it. About creating one. Okay.
Yes, it seems me and Bombadil are going to be working very closely in the future, so I think talking to Bombadil about it and getting alchemy in your preferred set can overcompensate for having magic ability. Because remember, your magic is only as good as what's up here.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Did you find Professor Bombadil?
Yes, sir. Okay.
No.
I think you find an important way forward. Something to compensate for combat ability or stature.
Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, I took all of them. I don't want to take your time up with the Elises over there. Okay. Cool.
Well, do your research and you'll find some very interesting things out there.
Yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir. I'll look into stealth missions if we have any of that. I don't know. The records must be small if they're supposed to be secret.
It's our turn.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Did you need to talk to him too?
Yeah, I was just.
Okay, yeah. No problem. Just checking on you.
With us, Professor, to the scouting /
No. It's not. No, it's just a type of comb. For your hair.
Yeah, it has the little tiny prongs. And those are called teeth.
Oh yeah, you want me to comb your hair? I should do that at some point. Anyway, get distracted.
Yes, perhaps.
Yeah, of course.
Good on you. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, what are you guys thinking? Just initial.
Big fun potions with Bombadil. Maybe a song at some point. That'd be fun. Just things that we can do to entertain the people and keep them casual. You know, they've gone through a lot recently, so the last thing they need is.
Because like Terra said as well, things that could act as well as a defensive or offensive measure, a defensive offensive measure, could double as that as well as entertaining. But that's your call as your task force. I was just talking to the stealth professor over there, and actually I wanted to wait till you were all together, but I don't know when Ivan will be going to sleep, so I think I'll have a separate discussion with him about it. But yeah, if you guys are up for it, we could all meet at Terra tonight, or I could just do it now because we're all in, sections. What do you think?
Sure, I've got time to kill. The only thing I've got is that linguist, the speaking reading class with
Yeah, I don't want to take up more than like a short speech. I know I do this a lot. So basically, combat and all that, I feel like is gonna be on your feet. It's gonna depend on the situation. I think we're reviewing that anyway. Tomorrow. What I wanted to go over was stealth wise. At least the direction we're going in. Takuya said a lot about acting as a supportive unit in combat is about as effective as being the defensive, strong men that take down every single man, but providing the opportunities. I don't know. Maybe you guys could talk to him if you have any worries about your defense or your opinions to provide on that. But he was just stating how like getting people in certain spots and thinking about manipulating the enemy's movements into like a place where maybe they're in too deep of water and they can't move as mobily, or providing a distraction and maybe opening an opportunity for a stronger opponent and, calling the name out to them. And stuff like that is good on a battlefield. So there was that. And then I think I also wanted to talk about your jobs, because I don't quite remember what I'm not going to call it that yet. The people-pleasing task force. So it was to distract the locals more and also pry at the secrets of the town and the citizens, yeah?
Yeah, it's just kind of make a good show of the
people. For the citizens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, well, yeah, just, I think you guys are perfect for this, actually, so I don't have any real notes to add, because I think the both of you have a certain way with it. Yeah, just be careful, and make sure you're watching each other's backs and I mean, I've never been in a situation with it, but I feel there's always a potential that somebody could be a very sneaky person. POWs, sometimes they create a sense of trust between their captors and something I read up on, and they use that to escape. Usually it ends in harm to the captor, so in this situation, just think of yourselves as guards still, but the main objective we have here is just to make sure this place is not a threat, or it could become one, or if it could even become a defensive measure if we ever need to pull on them for that. And we were sharing over there, if you are investigating what they want, try not to focus on what we want necessarily, but I don't know, you guys might be conducting that better because we'll be doing our own version of it. Just people want something, and if you can find out what that is, don't sell them that we're going to give it to them necessarily, but if it creates a lighter air around you, maybe that could help. It's just a thought. Okay, I think that's all I actually could think of to share. But cool. I'm excited to get outside of the barrier again.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Stabilize their
Bombadil,
economy and their crops,
Professor
they've been having
Bombadil, hello.
My
seems to
answer
be
is
quite a very terrible year so
That
far.
was.
I didn't say that.
I
I never would have. I never would have. It's not in character for me to do. Professor Bombadil.
Yes.
I had a question about bombs, about potion making. I had thought of it.
I'm sure you do. Well, off with it.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I was curious about smoke grenades. Do you know what I mean? They're more.
Ah, smoking.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Remember, I used a lot of them in the past few.
So
a couple of months ago, you remember the whole fish coffee incident? I used smoke bombs a lot that day.
Okay. So he's gonna pour a little black ball. So this is the bomb, the mini bomb that we made. Do you think we could do that with a smoke bomb to cover enough people, maybe at like up to Lefron's shoulders?
want to prove to them that we are worth having.
Listen.
I do say we can.
Okay.
However, if you're going to be using this for combat situations, I do have to say we need to train you a little bit in the arts of fighting in the smoke. You see, it's not easy actually fighting in smoke situations.
Okay.
For example, let's say I poof you with a little smoke right now, like whoosh.
Oh.
To get the favorite outcome.
And then slap.
Ah.
You've all had to make.
Oh.
See?
Yes.
You need to train yourselves on how to fight in smoke-laden conditions. Otherwise, it will be doing more harm than goodness to your team. Trust me, I've been in situations where I almost killed a student with a smoke bomb. Don't ask how.
Okay. Okay. Never mind.
But when
Okay.
you do what you must.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it wouldn't just be me. It'd probably be all of Terra. Does that mean I should probably pull them into the?
Remember, we're trying to
This
keep a low profile.
So are you saying you want to
Engaging
train
in
us
violence is not
in fighting in smoke?
Yes, if you're going to make smoke bombs, then you're assuming that your whole team will be fighting in the smoke. You will have to. Am I yelling again? Where's my?
Why are you yelling, Professor? You were yelling very loudly, Professor.
I'm sorry,
Stop
my
oppressing us
mustache is
just because
amplifying
we're
my
small.
voice right now.
The mission about.
Yes, we might be small, but we're very loud and proud.
Our hands are closer to our face.
Into a race thing. Don't you play the race?
Yeah.
It's immediately a race thing.
What do you mean race cards? We Vikings are a proud race.
That's right.
We don't stoop down to anyone.
I didn't say otherwise. I did not say otherwise, Professor.
Questions
All right.
power. Okay, back to the topic. Sorry. Yes. So
Okay. Am I still screaming?
I didn't hear you screaming before. So you want all of us to.
Okay.
Just remember that
Sorry, I thought I heard Emma kissing something.
engaged on this expedition.
So you want all of us to be fighting in a group for the smoke training. That's what we covered. Okay. Okay.
Will pass.
When?
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll prepare. Tell me when you're ready. Not today, of course, because we're preparing for something else. But tell me when you're ready.
Right. I could
Actually, speaking of getting ready,
Yeah.
can you call your team to come with me later? I'm going to review some stuff with the Linvale thing just to make sure if you guys are ready. All right?
Sure, I could do that.
Jackson.
Yes, Ivy.
Professor Bombadil.
I'll talk to you guys later. Yes, I was just about to end my conversation, but make it quick.
I was just gonna ask, how was the milk strawberry?
Oh.
It was very good, anyways.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Thank you, Professor. I'll bring who I can tonight. Are you ready? Are you scared? Are you prepared? How do you feel?
make when you activate.
Well,
the more
I feel like
impact you'll
all
have.
of you are going to do more so of
Remember,
the
stealth
talking, so
works as a diversionary tactic.
I'll just have to write.
The enemy shouldn't be looking at you when you're
Sure.
I'm okay with writing.
Sure.
Okay.
Since
Well,
enemies are
and
not
I talked to
stupid. They'll
Mordred,
understand the
and
nuances of your invisibility, especially if you use it
I'm
more than
figuring
once.
out how to make a map.
oh, good. Okay. Okay.
Something.
Sure.
The
Yeah. No, that'd be
duality
good.
of
I need
invisibility is that it's on a timer. The first
If
time
you're
you use
willing,
it,
I'd be.
someone will definitely be caught off guard.
I'd
The
love to
second
have a
time,
copy of the map
not so
when you
much.
get it
And
done.
the third time,
Just for Terra.
it will lower its efficiency the more you use it.
Right,
So,
yes,
when you use your invisibility,
of course.
Okay, cool.
be prepared to make a critical blow. Or
Thanks,
make an
Caleb.
opening for you.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. What are you thinking for rations? What did Umbra say?
Yes, sir.
On that front.
I'm having berries. Eco has dried meat, and
Oh, okay.
I think Luca also has dried meat.
Maybe I'll share some of that with him. But I did want to bring jerky. Is Irene still there? Did everyone just disappear?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking. It got really quiet. Yeah, I was thinking of making jerky as well, because it's just so easy as far as the rations go, but they were wanting to bring fruit to
I don't actually know
entertain
my
others
really,
with sugar and such
but
if they
it's-
have bad crops or something.
It's more
Maybe they
something
give
I've
children.
learned, I've picked up.
That was the idea.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Okay. You
Yeah.
learn more surprising things every day.
Oh, well then, okay. I mean, we got lectured by... What's his name? Oh. Okay, I thought he had
Reduce the
message for
amount
me.
of activation of that wing
Well,
when you
the
start.
magic
You'll be
professor,
more
he
liable
said
to
we had to
use
be...
your invisibility.
Oh, you're going to find it.
Don't mind me.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
It's also
How'd
very
you
effective
notice?
with other people. Now, if I were to look at whoever's talking,
No, it wasn't a big comment.
and then if you were to go visible, I
Oh.
didn't know that you just went invisible.
Calum, I remember what it was
You
now.
could attack me from
If you
anywhere.
decide to go... I'm sorry, I'm walking into the cabinet and such.
Let's
So
say
you're
the scenario.
suggesting
If you decide to go and...
opportunity, like moment of
A diversion.
give food out to a bunch of strangers,
right.
and we come in a mass of
If you can force an enemy to look
well-armed,
another way or to deal
uniformed
with another person as you go invisible, that
children,
opportunity or that
and
fight
just start
then
handing
gets
gifts out to
restricted
people
actually
and asking them
widened
questions about the
by the person not
the
looking at you
the
in that
situations of living, it might be bad
This
press.
also
I
can break the
suppose is
need
how it was put. So
for
if
using
you're
it a certain
going to
amount
do
of
that,
times if someone's
be
distracting
very
their opponent.
careful that there's not.
If they're focusing on someone else, you have the opportunity.
I
to make a
suppose
devastating
people
blow.
who can understand that
disable someone.
concept,
I'm
hearing
sorry,
that
sir, there's
happen,
just something going on
or
back there.
seeing it at least, you have to be careful who you give the food to. Is what Terrace was saying. Caldwell, Professor Caldwell, that was his name.
Noted.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good.
I will keep that in mind.
It's exactly.
Also, we
the
will be
mindset
with
you
the
have to
higher
have.
society people, so they
As a leader, as a
it might be
teammate,
harder to do that. But
and
but
as
it's a good
director of
thought
the
if you run
battlefield.
into a child or
You
something
need to
and
be
just
able
share
to
an
control
apple
your enemy's focus
with him. It
where
could
they're
come across
looking.
well.
If I'm beach red and
Okay.
focused on you, obviously that I'm not going to let you go invisible in
Yeah.
front
No,
of me.
I don't think it would be too bad for us
I'd
at least.
say if I have
I
to
could
look
see
at
it
someone
being
else and
a
then you
better
do that.
argument than
I'm completely off guard.
What
You just learned the power of diversion.
Solus and the
and a
others might be
very
dealing with.
potent and
for the
powerful
task
effect on the
force.
battlefield.
How much military experience have you had?
Well, getting late. Thank you so
None?
much for this,
I
Professor.
guess,
I'll take it into consideration, but it's getting late.
I
Okay.
think this is
believe
my
I have
first time.
Okay.
Not at all.
Unfortunately.
Really?
I've only just unlocked the talent within you.
Oh boy.
It's
Okay.
just,
Well, you know how to fight.
Yes, Professor. Have
I
a good
assume.
evening.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course,
Well,
you
just
two
just
have been good work.
we're not even going to fight, so don't worry about that. And if it is happening, just keep that spear up. You know, don't let them past.
Of course.
Bombadil liked it.
We got your back. What? I heard that.
Bombadil liked it.
It was still a fluke.
Yeah.
Are you walking to the door?
I'm sure. Yes, I am.
I'll go with you.
Oh, you want to talk?
Mhm.
Sorry.
We could talk on the way. It's not a big deal. Just a thought of what you'll be doing on the. Yeah, what are you thinking right now? What's your initial thoughts on the whole thing? That's what I wanted to know.
I'm nervous, considering the last few missions I went on.
Okay.
You know.
But
yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
Well, I do believe that I might be of use. I don't know.
You will, I believe. Savera. Yeah, no, go on. You weren't done, I think.
Oh no, I was just talking for the sake of talking.
Oh, okay.
Don't honestly know how I'm supposed to feel.
Oh no,
but I did learn something good about the professor. Stealth one. I forget his name.
Takuya. Right.
Takuya.
It takes.
Did learn something valuable from him.
Sure. Yeah. No. Do you want to share it? That's okay. I'm willing to hear it.
I mean, I could show you. But I mean, I can't do it when.
What? Whoa. Oh God. I mean. Oh God.
Tap tap.
Oh God. Yeah. No.
It's called diversion.
We found. Yeah. I remember. Okay. Yeah. No. That's a good point. Actually, that's great for combat situations. Cool. No, I've seen you use that before. Yeah. Takuya was sharing thoughts with me about combat on that. Okay. No, I wanted to pick your brain about anything that you might have gotten from the talking with your task force and such. Is that most of it?
Pretty much. Just avoid socializing as much, and then look for clues.
Oh right, you're on that. Okay, so as the TB task force, I'll get to that in a second because I think I know in general the job you'll probably be doing for that, as you might not be talking to many people. Let's see. What's the name? Oh, Takuya. Professor Takuya was just talking about combat, and he was saying, and I'm sure he gave you a similar speech of creating opportunities in a battlefield for your allies and relying on them, maybe calling on them when you expose a weakness is just as helpful as taking them out yourself, being the distraction. So yes, the invisibility thing should help. You could get people in. You could lead an enemy into a situation maybe where they're waist deep in water or on very slippery terrain or something, and disappear and end up behind them, and take advantage of that, or have your allies do so. So yeah, that's a really good advantage. And I told the rest of Terra this as well because I wanted to make sure they were aware of some thoughts in my head, because I think that for this situation, it'll be specific because you guys are where you are because of the skills you have, play to your strengths and all that. I was thinking Calum would probably be taking most of the notes down for what they want, but what you might be doing more on that expedition in general is making a map or a rough sketch of the terrain.
They did mention that they wanted to learn about cartography.
Yes, yeah.
It's not my particular strong suit, but I know a few things.
Okay, well, for now, just do what you can. You will be useful because you are an asset for information that we desperately need. Whatever maps they did have around here, they're not in good condition, and we need rough estimates of those things. And so, if
do you know where they are?
I think they were in the old basement of the school, but I think the professors might have taken them. Probably the chancellor, the headmaster. So they're not out of our possession, but in order to get a copy, we'd have to maybe pull a few favors or prove that we have to earn it. Whereas this is an opportunity to get rough estimations of roads. You know, you get to build your own key and everything. So, as an asset on the team, I believe that you're not just handy, but you are necessary for the trailblazing force. So don't sell yourself short. But also just keep an eye out for things, tactical advantages and such, and maybe if you can, keep an extra copy of the map for the Terra basement if we ever need to use it. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll just jot a quick sketch down in my journal.
Sure. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, whatever they're doing with that sounds good. And I just wanted you to be aware in case you weren't. Okay. That's all for me. Today was a lot to take in, so, you know, use that rest, and then I think we'll be reviewing it tomorrow, just so we're on the same foot.
Yeah, hey, Jackson?
Yeah.
We've been in combat before on a lot of missions and such, and I guess I just wanted to say that, hard to put into words, I appreciate your patience with me, with controlling my emotions and such as.
Yeah. Well, I I understand the anger, you know. It's gotten me into some bad spots too, but I mean, the way I look at it is I just feel lucky. I suppose that my reactions were different, but I don't think of myself as above you. For what happened. I think that it's an important lesson to learn from, and you're doing well at paying attention.
It's just something just feels wrong about it. It's something inside me. It's kind of looking forward to it. I don't know. Sorry, it's stupid.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just I haven't really thought about being back in battle.
Okay. Well, we're probably not going to engage directly with anything, even if there is a threat. Most of the goal is just going to be getting back together to be a strong fighting force. So don't worry about that.
Do you know where Yiko is?
I thought he was in the cafeteria. Did he? He might have run off that way or something. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, is it him?
I don't think it is. Okay.
Well, I should probably get going.
Yeah, no, of course. Thank you for trying, and don't stop. We're gonna get through it, okay?
Yeah, Hey, Sevilla.
Is she behind me? Oh my god. You bastard. That was good. Ah, that was funny. Oh, you're in trouble now.
Professor, please continue.
Scouting teams only!
Why are you guys trying to...
We're in the middle of something, please come
Why are you
back
guys
later.
trying to break in the Bombardier?
We're detectives running a case. We're doing an investigation.
We're investigating the case of the missing potions.
So
Yes.
it has come to our attention that the visitors from the village have been given free reign of the entire campus.
We should talk over here for the
Night.
sake of noise.
Okay, let's
Yes.
talk over here. They're getting very angry.
The Linvale.
So they've been given free permission of the campus, or free reign of the campus, something that not even the students are allowed to do. It could be that they, seeing as they were so dire need of help, that they went and broke into, or not broke into, because the doors were unlocked apparently. They went and stole potions from Professor Bombadil's office to bring back to the village to aid them, because we weren't giving them sufficient aid at the time.
Okay.
Right, because we don't have any evidence of this, but the allegation is out there, and we would like to ask that the forward parties investigate.
Sure.
Is out there.
No, I agree. I think that would be good. Yeah. I am looking at your decapitated body right now, but I do think that would be good on the basis of something to address if they want to be allies. Yeah. Okay. I'll run it by Tao, and then we'll have that task force in the know on it. Thank you, Stella.
Tao said that he didn't consider it a priority, unfortunately, which kind of concerned me, because I think clearing, your fellow student's name is kind of a priority.
No, I agree. No, I think that could be a miscommunication.
And especially if if we're supposed to trust this village, that
there's another way to look at
they shouldn't be saying.
Right. Yeah,
okay,
no,
thank you.
it's important information.
It would be
Have you seen
appreciated.
Savera or Solis?
I saw Solus, but I don't know where he went.
Okay.
He was running really fast.
I'm gonna go check with Bombadil on
Go
this.
do your
Yeah,
meeting.
just so that I can tell them. Thank you, Stella. Captain.
Never coming back. And the third group is the ones that believe in the urban legend of the Harpy Necromancer.
Yes. Alright.
I'm not sure if that's a thing we should avoid, but should be keep in mind that there's 3 different versions in between the villagers.
Yes, basically, don't assume anything as final and concrete. Just make sure that we just ask enough for them to tell us, but not enough that they start doubting us. All right?
Yeah, we gotta gather information, and then we'll sort it through when we have it all. Or at
And
least as
that's
much as we
about
can
it
gather.
of topics I could get out of them. The rest is pretty
Also,
basic stuff.
yeah, also, obviously, just we went back over occult magic. We need to, if we do mention it, which we will not try to do it purposefully, we need to come from it from the forefront of being people who can try and deal with it, who are actively trying to sort through it, who might, have some experience in dealing with it, not that we practice it. Even if none of us here do, I'm not here to really call that out or anything like that. That's not the important part. We don't want to actually, make anything worse. We want to be problem solvers, so we can utilize it to make ourselves look better, maybe, but only if we, speak carefully.
Yes, exactly. One last thing, best that we don't talk about any of the incidents that have happened in the school, any of the negative incidents. The whole
The 30 students dying.
Yeah, the students dying and the whole rat problem and
Rat and
all this. You know what we're talking about.
yeah.
Okay, we don't
The
wanna
bad
make
the things that makes us
the bad
look bad.
things. We don't
And
wanna
also-
scare these villagers. Yes.
I don't think we should disclose
Oh.
much information about the academy at all, because honestly, the man
Exactly.
that was here was quite nosy. He was asking how many students we had, what kind of stuff they taught us. So the rest of the villagers may be as nosy as well. So we should try to keep
You don't need to tell them
information at
anything that we need to
bare
know.
Bye,
bones.
Dad. I love you. Wait.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, we are
We're the ones
we are
asking
folk
questions,
hero.
not them.
Wing Chun.
We are folk hero
Yes,
figures
exactly.
coming to try and
I love
offer
you,
them a
dude.
solution. They don't need
Do
to
good,
be in our
okay?
business.
Be careful.
The staff pick these 3
but if
teams
we don't-
because we know that you guys are the most dependable when it comes to keeping information safe. I don't think any of you guys have spilled information, at least to any of our knowledge,
I
so
don't
we
talk
can
to people.
assure. It's
It's
even
up to
better.
me.
I don't talk to people. I shouldn't talk to people.
All right, but you might have to do some talking. We'll just. Speaking of which, That's what. That's why I brought you here in the first place. We're going to do one quick exercise, and we're going to be simulating a conversation with the locals and how you guys will deal with it. This will be pretty quick, all right? Now, I need two volunteers, preferably from two different teams. One will, and we're going to.
I'll do it.
Okay, we're going to role play
All
a
right, go.
situation here.
Am I
Okay.
picked? I'm the only one. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Go, go, go.
okay, you can join. All right.
No, I'll stand here.
Yes.
What? I don't know what's happening.
I haven't heard of her.
No, just stay
We're
over
gonna
at
be
my side over
villagers.
here.
We're gonna be villagers.
You're role playing. Get in character.
You're role playing. Yes, get in character.
Okay.
So here's the situation. Which one wants to play the villager and which one wants to play the student?
Since he's going to the high society, I can be the villager.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's say the villager is incredibly mean. He's incredibly very untrustworthy and
Yeah, gotta put my mean face on. There we go.
Show it to him, Kiki.
All right.
Get him.
And Jackson, you are going to ask them, try to get some information about the village. All right. All right.
Ethan, can I
We're
say
going
curse
to
words?
We have a limit of one.
I mean, Elias,
We have a limit of one
We have
before it's
we have one
censored,
curse
so
word.
be careful. Choose it wisely.
You can
Okay.
say, if they're not polite to you, you're allowed to call them a bitch. So, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. All right. The scene is set, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh yeah, you probably should start the interaction.
Oh, hello. My name's Jackson, Captain Jackson Axworth. Nice to meet you.
Cool. I don't know any captains.
Well, no. I am a captain at the nearby academy, Rosewood Institute, which is a neighbor of yours on the island.
Wait, there's a captain?
Are you a captain?
You don't look very much captain-like to me.
Oh, okay. No, it's just it's a formality. For our sake.
I guess the bar is kind of low, huh? Well, what the fuck are you doing here?
We're dropping by because well, we heard you had problems with some nefarious things, people going missing, and I don't exactly remember what it was, but we wanted to see if we could help or anything, or look into what was going on.
Did you bring food?
We have rations for the journey.
Is there rations for us as well? Because we're kind of starving here.
You're starving? Oh my. Well, we have a.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, as
We
a
have-
captain should about the situation.
We have supplies for food. We have ways to get food, but we don't. I mean, if we're talking bartering, we could probably see something else, but we didn't come here to take anything necessarily, just to get a feel for the situation here and make sure if there's anything we can do to help.
How much of you are there?
I should know we have food.
There's a good amount.
Food.
And well trained as well. We don't need that many numbers.
All right. I think I've seen enough.
Tell them that.
Okay. So,
We're not here to give you food.
from what I'm seeing,
Jackson, I didn't mean anything.
We can also just don't eat shit and die. I mean, it seems like they can do that on their
so I'm seeing a little bit of a problem here. You're a bit too shy, but you're seeming to come off a little bit, authoritative. You wanna come to these villages with a bit more, less formal, but more inviting, if I have to say. So if I come to young Kiki over there,
You have
always
to
start with a
convince
good
them that you have something that they want.
Huh.
Yes.
But not our food!
Be a bit more nicer, even if they're a bit mean to you. Just play along. That's what they're saying.
Sure. Okay.
We don't want to.
Why don't we just bring him?
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
All right. Good job, both of you. You can take
We
it.
don't want to
Thank you,
have
sir.
to give them too many of our
Yeah.
resources.
We want to
for
give everyone
not
a chance.
guarantee of help.
All right.
We
Kiki
do
called me
want
the
to
fuck
give
word.
You did
them
great,
the
Kiki.
sort of like mission of
Yeah, it is imagine
solving
I
it
was
for them,
talking
so
like
that that
him.
way they're self-sufficient.
They're
Ah,
starving, though, aren't they?
I see.
So we should bring him some food.
Try another. Let's try another. Let's try another student. How about you, young Luca? You wanna try interacting? I'll be the villager this time. And this extra discriminatory. So apologies in
Oh,
advance for
boy.
anything mean I say.
So you're gonna be.
No problem. So
I'll make sure to be
this is
extra
going to be-
racist.
You gotta end this
this is
man's
going
whole
to be
career.
practiced if you have. What, excuse me.
Nothing, Professor Bombadil. Please.
Nothing at all.
Show how discriminatory you can be.
Get
We Viking are a proud race.
Anyways, this is going to be a practice on a more hostile villager, and let's see if you can handle the situation. All right. So let's say you are a villager and you are asking about your main goal is to ask me about the alleged warlock that is roaming around the city. All right.
Wait, and
Or the
I'm a
village.
villager?
Got that? No,
I
I'm the
can't hear
villager.
anything.
You're the student asking questions.
Okay, and I'm trying to learn about the
Ready?
warlock.
Yes.
Go away!
Now it's home.
No.
Now it's home.
Professor.
See we're playing.
Is my class going to happen?
Oh wait, that's Professor. Oh shit.
Who's in the spear?
Let me please.
We're role playing.
There's a group of us now.
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
leave the
role-playing?
doorway. Okay.
What is role playing?
Super
It's like the
serious.
basement
Why
game.
is your spear out, Ego?
Go.
Ego,
Hey,
no.
Put the spear down.
Ego, spear down.
Put the spear down. No.
Professor, can I
My God.
Professor Mordred wants to hold his linguistics class and is waiting on those held captive by
Oh,
Bombadil
I
and
see.
his role playing.
Yeah, yeah.
guys already proved what
I
you
have
want.
to. Have you seen
get some
Savira?
medication? Goodbye.
Good luck with.
No, I still haven't seen her. I don't know where she is. She wasn't in your class, right, Mordred?
Calling you now.
They're all gonna
No, I don't think she's in the linguistics class.
All right.
Okay, no, I was just
Okay,
curious.
yeah, I haven't seen her all day.
I was curious about that, but
I'm not gonna accuse her of taking the potions and leaving because it's been happening over the course. So it can't be those
No,
who
no,
went
no.
in the
No,
village.
she's-
So don't worry about it
she's-
because it hasn't. It's not just a one-time occurrence. It's been multiple, so it's not the villagers.
she's a good egg. I'm going to go look for her because I was just checking in with my team. I had to see what they were up to and such, and maybe push them to the class. But it sounds like it'll be over by the time I find them. So, whatever.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
My Oh, do you know where Solia is right now? She wanted to have a discussion with me.
She is in the linguistics class, so we're in with Mordred.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna head somewhere and watch.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know where.
I thought about blowing off steam
Much
at the
hash-
arena,
gotta
so
look
I
at
was
it.
gonna head down there.
I
Oh.
would have thought it would have been something like Tell, but he likes shiny things, I guess. I guess a
Oh,
potion
he's
to
definitely
shine.
on the list.
Okay.
Like, I was saying hi to Zeke.
Jackson.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's alright.
Well,
How was
that was
your
all
day
I
then?
wanted to report. I'm just running around. So, good day.
Good day.
Okay. I was just here to work a dummy and then maybe head to the dorm area for the night. Right.
That's good.
Did Stella get back to you about?
Don't practice too late.
Yes, sir.
You all with the team that's going out.
Yes, sir, of course. Did Stella get back to you about the probable cause of the potions going missing?
Yes, it was, she put forward that it was potentially the visitors we had on campus.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that is, unlikely. Since...
For a few reasons.
For various reasons, yes.
Okay.
First of all being, they wouldn't know where to find them, what they are, and it is believed that these thefts have been going on for perhaps a little longer than that, or perhaps even since they have left, since they were only here a single night.
Most importantly, that little piece of information. As far as I'm aware, Chancellor, correct me if I'm wrong, the visitors were not given free rein to walk around where they pleased.
Huh. Okay.
Especially at night.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
when leading them out of the grounds, I'm pretty sure we would have noticed a bunch of potions tucked into their pockets.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
They didn't have anything with them other than their clothes. We want to hide a bunch of Bombadil's potions.
Okay. I thought. Okay. Well, if I find anything out, I will report to one of the professors. Try to get it back to you. Why am I upset with you so early? I'm not really. I'm just upset at the notion. I probably don't even know what's going on anymore. Ah, that was close. You know what? I think I'm just... Why is it going left like that?
Evening.
Hey, Savira. What's up?
Not a lot. Sorry. I've been looking for people.
No, I was
I
actually...
have not.
I was looking for you earlier.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I talked to Ivy, and I haven't seen Solus, but they were doing an exercise for negotiation at Bombadil's class earlier. It's fine. I think we're way too late to go now.
I was not aware that was happening.
No, it's
alright.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't expect you guys to be talking to a lot of people anyway. At least Solus probably would actually benefit, but other than that, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, no, I'm a little tired. Just a little out of it. I'm fine.
Okay. I was thinking about going to talk to Soralir tonight. Actually, I'm gonna continue what I was doing here because I wanted to work on my aim. Well, she invited me to talk with her. I don't know. I don't know why.
I hope that goes well.
Huh?
I just said I hope that goes well.
Yeah. Sorry, it was hard there. I think it's pulling to the left for some reason. Or maybe it's my hand. It's probably my hand. And now it goes down. Okay, something's happening. Interesting. I'm just learning about mechanics. Archaic mechanics. How far is this? This is like 10 feet, right? RP jump. This is 1, 2. In Viking feet it's like 100 apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 10 feet. I talked to Bombadil. He said he wanted to maybe pull us into this area to train in fighting in smoke, because I had an idea for a future upgrade.
Alright.
What's hitting the feet? Might be good for splash damage.
Can you see light through smoke? I'm assuming you can. If it's not too dense.
I mean, all I know about really is fog, and I think that... Okay, maybe it's the fist being closed. I'm gonna try it a different way.
Fog is different. Very, very different.
Is it?
Fog is water. Think of smoke as air.
My arm wasn't level. That's
Fog is water.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
It's not as thick.
It would reflect. I see. I suppose so. Why? Are you worried about your...
No.
Okay.
I was just... He was talking about fighting and smoke. I was thinking about if we couldn't tell who was who.
Oh, I got you. We could have a light on us. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. I'm out of rocks now. I'm going to look for rocks on the ground.
I just think it... Well, now that I think about it, it would be quite poor if we had lights on us and the enemy could see us.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And from a stealth perspective as well. I mean, for breaking formations of combat and maybe getting an advantage, I think it could assist in both of those circumstances. So, do you have any... Because I don't believe you did it. You wouldn't have a reason to. Do you have any idea who probably stole the medical supplies?
Someone stole medical supplies?
Did I not? I thought I shared that. Yeah, no, somebody has been stealing medical supplies from, what's it called? The
infirmary.
Well, I don't know how recent it's been, but they were saying, well, Stella was sharing that she believed it was one of the, what's them damn names? Professors. No, not the Linvale visitors. Those people. I'm gonna get a sword.
The villagers.
Yeah. I need to tweak this. Yes. The villagers. They seem to be... Oh, look, they're shorter. I don't remember if that was the case before. Anyway, Stella proposed this idea. I asked the professors. And then he said something about... how that wouldn't be possible, apparently, because... Apparently, they were very well watched, and if that was something... There would have been several instances that they would have seen these potions in their pockets and them stealing them, and they were not given free reign and such. So I was just curious if you had any idea who...
Oh, so they're taking potions.
Yeah, I guess medical supply ones? I don't know. I don't think it's us. We don't steal full potions, right? I thought it was either supplies or potions.
I think we would have noticed by now.
Yeah. They would have noticed months ago.
Well, either or. That's still not great. If there was a way we could run a check to see which students had what potions, because I know that everyone going on the mission has one potion. So they're not included in that count.
That's probably true. I was thinking about asking Stella more about it because she proposed the idea to me. See who came up with the story first.
I mean, we're working with Lumen, so...
We are. Not for this mission. This is...
If you can find information... No, but if you can find information on it...
Yeah.
From her... it would benefit.
This is too heavy. I need a smaller version of this. If I were to use it seriously.
Yeah, we don't have Viking weapons, unfortunately. I've been using a dagger as a short sword.
Maybe I should take one of those. I've just been thinking I need something faster than this guy.
Like a backup.
Mm-hmm.
Or for different scenarios.
Yeah, exactly. I talked to Lyra today about weapons as well. We talked about, what were they called? Oh, shields. Oh my god. It's look at this. Look at this. Hang on. I have to show you. It's so.
You went. What are they called? Shields.
It's cute and funny. No, don't laugh at that. That wasn't funny. How dare you? You dare question.
I'm laughing.
You question my wisdom.
Yes. Yes.
God damn
I'm
it.
questioning you, Captain.
Whoa.
You were making fun of a buckler.
I was making fun of her holding the buckler because this is the whole size for her torso. Oh, I guess it covers you pretty well too.
Is it?
But it covers her torso and her hips and her shoulders, and I thought that was really funny.
Oh, she's
she's that tiny. She's this small.
this small. No, she's like here.
She's here. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. She's very, very small, especially for a Viking. I don't know how small we can get. I know Bombadil has a large head.
Why are you saying that about the professor?
It's true. He's very wise. His brain is big.
He got a big brain.
Yeah. But I talked to her about spears too. She seemed interested in the Bident, because you and I had said something about giving her range. So defense and range, and her whip wouldn't be very good at puncturing, although it is a fancy thing. But I don't know. I suppose there could be scenarios where it gets used, and if she can reasonably carry something, so maybe we could think about getting her a spear, building her some kind of a shorter spear for her, especially for her size. We might even have to reduce it by like a whole foot.
Would she want to
Yeah.
look at what we have?
That's a good idea. I should ask her. That's a good idea. We can ask her that. I'll check with her. I don't think she's awake right now. I don't know where she is. If she is awake. Okay.
Might not be.
I think I'm as tired as I could get. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I feel.
Going to talk to Sorley then?
I think so. Hello, says. We were just gonna pass by.
Hello?
Alright.
Okay.
I think we should go with the...
That was very intimidating. They all
It
turned to
really
look.
was like. I'm glad we have them, but God, they scare me.
Just they should never convene like that.
And stare
I
at,
don't want to be
any Viking in general. They give us nightmares.
That makes. Oh no, that makes it worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. My world is
Your world is
my
burning
vision
down.
is
I'm so sorry.
flickering. Yes.
Do you wanna?
Alright, it's
Do you
all
wanna
in my
walk
head.
this slow? Wherever we're going.
No, it was because we passed the
Oh.
main building. I'm okay now.
I'm sorry. No, I was thinking about going there, and then I changed directions. Amari scared the life out of me on that hilltop 2 nights ago.
Why? What did she do?
I made a joke, and then she charged me and made a noise that sounded like a primate, and did grabby hands, and I thought she was gonna snap my neck. It was really scary.
Amari, grab your hands.
Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Okay.
I really thought you were gonna make that turn and you were gonna be like, let's go outside. Are you thinking about it? That's not a good idea.
No, I don't want to go outside. I'm like expecting. I don't know. What do you think it's really gonna be that much of a threat out there?
Well, from what I know, it's talking to people. But we don't have a ton of information, so it's best to prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
I don't know what I believe.
Me neither. I am looking at rock. I was trying to see if we had a vantage point on the dorms here. I don't think we do. Well, I can see Ignis roof.
You know we can go up the mountain, right?
We
There's a thing right there.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I was thinking about the hunt, you know, the venom and that situation. That's one of the reasons I wanted to bring up
Was it in
antitoxin.
that area?
No, but I don't know how many more. I mean, we didn't kill that thing, did we? Which, I guess, even if we did,
No.
we don't know how many there could be. We don't know if that was the adult.
I mean, I don't really think that's gonna be the biggest issue anyway.
No, probably not.
I think
it's not the objective.
Whatever this necromancer woman is.
Holy... She's back. She's back for revenge.
Oh my god.
You thought I'd come
Devil,
alone
she
this
shall
time,
appear.
didn't you, Rift Beast? How you doing? Oh my god!
Take on two
Oh my
evil
god! It turned to nighttime! Holy shit!
Did you
No.
do that? Yes, God. I'm that powerful.
That was amazing.
Oh, that's impressive.
Fear
I wish
me.
you were going on the mission.
I hope that synced up on your end, because that was amazing. Hi, Amari, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
That's good.
Just trying to find the rest of my team. I think most of them are still in linguistics.
Yeah, everyone's in linguistics right now. That's where the
Is
cool
that
kids
really
hang
still
out.
going on?
Probably.
What?
The cool kids.
The cool.
No?
They're cool. They're children. They're dope.
Yeah, all the cool kids.
Can I get onto Ignis Roof from here? Hang on. I think I can. I think I can. I just need like a ladder. Siege tactics.
I am flexing. I'm so sorry.
No, me too. Ugh. Oh man. Oh no, I can see in your window, whoever you are. Oh dear, that's not good for them. We could break into Ignis. We're not going
I
to.
don't think we should.
But we could. We could. Look. Look. If we get the right jump, we could hit that window. Right there.
Oh my gosh. All of my pain has gone away. Never mind, it's back.
Look down. Look in the sky. And all the stars.
All of a sudden, it went normal. And everything was just dark. And then a light came on.
I have a huge impulse to just
The
squeeze your
moon
nose right
shone
now.
throughout the clouds.
I have a bad habit. A bad habit.
Do not, please. Why is it a habit
No
of yours?
promises. No promises. It's not a habit.
And if you do that, I will push you off this rock. I don't mean that. I'd never do that.
And I'd never
keep the
pinch your
threat in
nose.
mind.
I'd never pinch your nose. So it seems
Okay,
we
good.
it seems we traded. We traded something today. Okay.
I don't know if I wanted to trade that.
Do you have the urge to fall off the rock sometimes?
Yes.
Scary. Elaborate.
Well, you see, sometimes I go a little faster than intended,
Oh. Okay. You just risk it all the time.
and then I reach the edge and I'm like, no, wait, stop.
On the edge of glory.
That's a great song, Jack.
This is a really good song. I just made it up. I'm gonna start this fire.
It was very good. I'm proud of you.
I'm gonna light the ground on fire.
No, that's Solus's job. You can't do it.
He's been taking all my glory. Ta-da.
He's been taking all of your glowy?
My glory.
Your glowy?
Oh,
You know,
it was a
'cause it's
joke.
fire.
Okay.
I think I'm taking a book, no,
Go on.
I give up.
No, it's fine.
No, I
Continue.
don't want to anymore. A
Okay.
page out of Ivine's book.
A book out of Ivian's page. as it were.
Shut up.
Oh god.
You know what I meant.
Oh no, no. I'm a fantastic. What did I say? I'm a master communicator. Oof. Oh, sitting down feels so nice. Oh, come on, face. There we are.
At least you're not the milk master.
What the fuck?
That's what I mean calling himself.
Oh no, you're right. I remember. Oh Jesus. I thought he was. Oh my God, is he? Oh Jesus.
Yes, he called himself that in the middle of the auditorium today.
He's doing better, I think. Not the best, but
Well, no. But he seems, dare I say, a lot friendlier?
yeah, that's what I've noticed too. You know, it's funny. Like, when I first met him, I really didn't think I was gonna talk to him very often.
Surprise, he's on your team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the same with all of you as well. I never pictured that I was going to be here more than a month when I first met all of you. Not like leaving, just that I would outclass all of the students here, and outperform everyone.
You'd be surprised, I suppose. We get a lot of different kinds of people.
I am surprised.
I'm sure you're aware of that, but
I am. No, I just mean.
I take it you found Surveyor then, that's good.
Yes, thank you, Stella. No, I don't know. Nothing really to share. I'm just relaxing with my friend right now. I don't know. I feel okay. I didn't sleep good last night. It's just a topic. I'm not going to go into it. But I had another nightmare, and I stayed up all night looking through my old journal, and I was reading these paragraphs, and I just thought to myself, "You fucking idiot!" Because just the person I was, I think back then, is just so naive about everything. It's funny. They remind me of Solus, and it's me. That's who wrote it. And it's. I don't know. Rosewood has many benefits and many problems, but I almost feel like we're our own special bubble in history, especially in this time, because I don't know if there's many records of cultures coming together on this scale to trust each other, you know?
I suppose that makes sense. Well, and for something so new, for it to spread word of mouth and newspapers and flyers is a bit impressive.
Don't mind
I
us
suppose.
coming to sit down. We're just here to ask a couple of questions as detectives.
Oh, you're
Hope you don't
detective,
mind.
are you?
Good evening.
Yeah, no problem.
My name's Detective Mertes. This is my partner, Detective Gelub. You're on medical division, right?
Yes.
Now,
We've
from
had
what
some
we
mass
can
shootings.
tell, we've heard some rumors, and we just want to clarify some things with you. Make sure you're squeaky clean and innocent. Now,
I've been doing that accent the whole time.
what I know
Oh, God,
so
poor
far
thing.
is that there's been some sort of break-in. Somebody's been stealing potions from Bombadil's office. You wouldn't happen to know anything about somebody stealing potions from Bombadil's office, would you?
No.
Was it
Person that
potions or
Likely
potion
story.
ingredients?
Out of the students isn't even here anymore.
We were told potions,
I
but I
remember
suppose
one
it could have been
person.
more.
I think you do as well.
Mana and stamina potions specifically.
Oh, no, that
There's a
is...
5 gold
Byron.
reward on the line if we
Remember him?
figure this out.
There's
You
a
give us a
5
helpful
gold?
tip, we can give you some of that. 5 gold in the line.
How anonymous would this tip be?
I could turn around and not know what voice it came from.
That's great. So I was talking with... Is she here? I was talking with Stella, the Lumen captain.
Just us.
And she brought up the theory that it could have been one of the Linvale visitors, but I went up to the Chancellor and a couple professors, and they claimed that that would be impossible for various reasons, because they were under very close watch and not given free reign around the island. And I was going to press her myself about who told her these theories. But I suppose if we have 2 detectives on the case...
Well, unfortunately, Lady Luminette hired us herself. And she said directly that the people on the island were given free reign throughout the night. So it's interesting if that part isn't true. It makes me doubt any of what Lady Luminette's been telling us from the get-go.
How deep does this thing go? My god.
Unfortunately, every single point so far leads directly to Chancellor Malik. But we have no evidence yet directly.
He's...
Other than the fact that he's been known to steal some things before.
Isn't he the medical chief?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he have say over that?
Weird.
As well as being the Chancellor?
That's what I kept saying.
I have no idea.
That's what I've been thinking. It doesn't make sense. Why would he be stealing potions from Bombadil's office if he could just go get them himself because he doesn't have to steal?
Oh, Bombadil's office. That's right. Huh.
They're stolen from Bombadil's office, but he could still just go there and request them. Unless maybe he's addicted to mana and stamina potions.
What?
Or he's selling them to make a quicker buck off the school records. Blaming it on Bombadil and other students.
Who would he be selling it to?
People off island, people on the shores.
Huh. Okay.
Possible.
Arthur, this voice is weird. Go back to your normal voice, please. I'm
It's
confused.
just, my name's Detective Murtash.
I like this. He sounds so much more sophisticated than usual.
It's a totally different person.
Yeah.
I'm Detective Murtash. Now...
Does Detective Caleb talk?
He does. When he wants to.
Okay.
More of the strong but silent type.
I see. Okay.
I want to look out for another suspect. Ventus and Lumen seem entirely clear unless everything Luminette's been telling us has been a fraud. A scam,
I mean,
a sham,
it could just
a
be
wallaby.
misinformation. I know that she's had that before.
Well, hey, speaking of Ventus, there's one. And she's gone.
Oh.
I think she went behind the dorm.
No, Ventus is clean.
Were they taking from Bombadil's office or the infirmary? Which one?
Bombadil's office is directly what we were told, but again, there could be misinformation. Hopefully that part's correct, though. We'll have to clarify that with Bombadil
That's
himself.
correct. They told us.
I gotta...
At the in-cap. Told us.
Gotta write a message.
Alright, Bombadil's office. Potions are being taken. That part's
Hey,
correct.
look at that. My legs are numb.
Alright.
Cool.
It looks. Have any of you seen Chancellor Malik?
I haven't seen him all day.
He was by the training grounds earlier.
He was over by the training grounds.
The training grounds.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll talk to Bombadil before we go directly to Malik. I don't want to go to Malik until I have all my questions in order and all my answers confirmed. Here's the plan.
All your P's.
Currently, we believe it's either someone in medical division or it's Chancellor Malik himself. So here's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
We can ring the medical bell, call them all in there, and lock the doors once they're all in.
Okay.
And then we tell them one of you in the room has committed the crime.
I think, as a captain, I'm just gonna give a direct order not to do
We're
that.
still running our investigation.
Hello.
Alright.
No, probably won't do that. But it seems like a really fun idea.
Okay.
It'd be really fun.
No, it's just
it'd be
gonna give
something.
everyone a heart attack.
It'd be something.
What if we ring it like a bunch of times?
That just means that's just gonna give people
Sorry,
even more of a
what
heart
you
attack.
guys doing?
Yeah, what's up?
You're fine. Hi.
Oh, shit, we're still running our investigation.
Please stole them.
Yes.
Lyra.
What kind of
Did you do it
investigation are
wrong?
you doing?
The case
Pack a
of
pool
the
here.
missing potions.
Lyra.
We're escorting
Missing
you to make sure
potions?
you're safe.
Somebody stole some potions.
Yeah,
Professor
Bombadil said
Bombadil's
someone stole
office.
potions from them.
Tragic.
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
We're
I don't
thinking
know
either
either.
Professor Malik or someone on medical division. Lyra,
Oh, my
what
medical
do
division.
you?
Well, you know I've been
The
sick
nut-
this entire time.
Where are these potions
The
taken,
perfect
actually?
alibi.
You've seen-
Or is it too perfect?
But you've seen me in the bathroom.
Maybe you were either of you two. And you were just
So linguistics is out. I should go check.
steal potions in the middle of the night.
Mr.
I gotta go check the arena for
Detective, you
Solar.
have been teleporting and running around like
If you get the
everywhere as
chance,
if
could
you had
you show
lots of
her
energy.
the
Maybe
stuff
it
in
was
the
you
basement?
yourself.
I haven't taken
I
nothing.
thought about that.
I'm perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Thanks,
What if
Solar.
you did it in your
Oh,
sleep?
God damn it.
Use that.
Savira, thank
No
you.
use
I'm
for a mana
leaving.
potion.
I'm leaving forever.
Trust my partner.
Okay.
Sorry, it's cool. Magic. I've never. It's all weird, new shit, but people can just do things like that.
It sure is.
That's what I'm used to. I think I know what I'm working towards then. Best watch your back, sir. Not to be overly confident, but I will be overtaking you at some point.
Oh dear.
I expect to see that someday. Now, the person you really need to overtake is Actaris. You want to see some real shit, ask him.
I think I'll manage one day. I've made it my goal, and I'm gonna be the best fire mage as well, Delsey.
I'm excited to see what you come up with in the coming year.
Well, knowing me, very, very hot, fiery stuff, and well, I did used to tell a children's fairy tale, so the kind of stuff you'd see in a good old fairy book,
No,
you
it's
know,
too heavy for that.
heroic things,
Yeah,
maybe
actual
some
dagger if I'm
big
gonna do
old
that.
sword of fire, that kind of stuff.
Well, step by step. Let's work on your fire punches first, eh?
Yeah, one step at a time.
Alright, so you enjoy the rest of your
Well, I will. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate what you've done for me today.
Have a day. Buongiorno, Mr. Alonso. What a pity. Have a good one.
You too.
How goes the training, Captain?
It goes. I'm thinking about getting a lighter weapon, just in case range isn't required, and also the heaviness of it slows me down. I don't know what it'd be though.
I would suggest perhaps a rapier,
Right.
or a epi, perhaps.
I was thinking, but
Or, what do they call it?
I think they might be Shemtars. Whatever's over there, they're too large for Viking. I'd have to shrink one down or something. And this
No,
dagger's
like
too
a
big to
scimitar.
be anything but a short sword. Yeah, an officer's sword maybe. I know the. Actually, what are those called? They're like. They're short swords, but they were carried in old phalanx units in one of the militaries. I think they were human militaries.
Oh. Oh yes.
They replaced
They had a weird
the
name.
spear if it broke.
Gladius.
Yeah.
Gladius.
Do they make some in my size? Do you think? They probably do. They had
I mean, if not, we have an entire division.
I mean,
for
if you want, you can ask
crafting.
crafting division. Yeah. You can ask me. I'll bring it up to them.
I'd love that actually. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Gonna bring it up to the team.
I'm gonna go check on my teammate there. Oh, did you?
Don't leave your weapon out.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Are you
Thank
coming back for that, or?
No. I am needing to have a conversation. I keep putting off. Hey, Solace.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the teacher to be free in a bit.
Oh, I got you.
You ain't gonna change your new weapon, are we?
I was just something a little bit more just faster. You know, like you have that, and it's good for weight. This one isn't. Neither is the shield. It's almost a counterweight.
No, I get that. Trying to lean more into the whole sneaking around bit then.
Yeah, if I need to be fast, that's what I need. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bombadil might ask us to train in a giant smoke cloud for one of my future investments on a weapon. So, just so you know, I didn't tell Iveen, but I should have. I can update you all tomorrow.
Training in a giant smoke cloud. I'm not gonna accidentally like set it alight if I do any fire stuff in it, am I?
No, well, unless it's flammable, but smoke is usually causation of a fire, not to set the fire. That's not a bad idea, though. That'll be interesting.
I can make fire things easier.
Yes.
To have an item that has a flammable, and then I could
a fuel source. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I could set it on fire, and we'd get a big fire bomb with minimal
Yeah.
stuff, right?
That's a good idea. I like that. That's a great idea.
We could definitely do that. It doesn't even have to be something super large. I think my leg's dead. Nearly dead.
No, if I yeah, I'll look into that too. We could. That's a great idea. I like that. Okay. Huh. I mean, for a plan at least. You know what I mean? That's a good idea for a plan. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we can. I mean, if I've got the fire, might as well make use of it, right? If we can have some sort of trail to somewhere. You're a lot sneakier than I'll be. The height and you're probably a lot better than
I know
I
what
am.
you're saying though. Like going in and laying gasoline out in a large puddle and then and then maybe
if you were to leave a trail, I simply stand at the other end, give it a little light, and that entire room has got a giant fireball in with minimal mana wasted.
Vicky doing that in one of the old. They had this defense from. There's an old story about Vicky and the vagrants were coming by and bothering them, and then they talked about this nobody knew magic that well, or the shaman did, but he didn't know much, and so they set up this wall of fuel, like a ring, and then they lit it on fire and trapped the leader on the other side and took him hostage, which is interesting. But the wall of fire mainly is that's a good idea. It keeps people at bay.
If you can find that somewhere, I look for it, but reading slow. If you could find that, we could totally have a look at it and see if we can get anything from that, what they used. Old people are weird, but they usually have some super effective kind of weird.
No, I got you.
You get what I'm saying, but
no, I agree. That's
we could totally
probably
do
knowledge
that.
behind that. No, that's a good point. It sounds like it'd be expensive on the fuel front, but it's not a bad call if we need to be desperate for something.
Well, we have the crafting department and stuff, right? Maybe we can see if there's a cheap fuel that, because it's not really fueling much. It's more just we're using it to burn. We don't really need it to power anything. See if they have anything they can
Loon
make
has
that
a
could
lot
be
of
cheap and easy to
potential
throw
fuel.
away.
I don't know how they make alcohol into fuel, or if they even do that.
Depending on what
I'm gonna go check at the fireplace in front of the dorms. That's where everyone's gathering. Because I've been trying to talk to someone, but it might not happen. Whatever. It's okay.
Alright.
Alright. Cool. Okay.
It's at the tip of my tongue. There was the whiskey.
What?
We were talking, and then there was whiskey.
I guess, yes.
What were we talking about?
Whiskey?
Oh, we were all having the most wonderful time.
How many?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What is happening?
Because I
I
feel
don't,
really
you know,
good.
I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it. But I am having a pretty good time. I feel pretty good about everything that's happening right now.
Oh, you drink whiskey.
Good.
What?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
This?
As far as things considered, I haven't had Droz and whiskey in a year.
Wow.
Oh,
It is high quality. Bombadil, that's what I'm saying. Exclusive high
Wait,
quality.
Bombadil gave that? Oh no, I feel bad all of a sudden. You don't drink things Bombadil gives you. It's usually not the same thing. Usually there's fish inside of it. There's not fish in there, is there?
It's probably an eel.
You guys mind if I have a
He
drink?
gave me a fully fresh, not open bottle.
Can I have some?
I mean, John, take a drink. It's good stuff.
No,
It's
I
very
kinda wanna
flammable. No. Actually, no. It's very flammable. It's very flammable. It's You can kill.
They're too drunk.
I figured it out.
They won't remember.
You want to kill?
I don't even know what happened.
Oh, look, Jack. It's Jackson. It's Jackson. You're captain of a team.
Yeah.
You're in Terra.
You're in Aqua.
That hurts my brain. We all go in.
Am I? Why am I Terra dorm? Were you in Terra?
No.
No,
Tenebris, are you
he's here. He's at Aqua.
Tenebris.
Picks up.
What? Me? What?
Tenebris, you can get coffee.
I've been put on the chair.
Why do you have my jacket, Tenebris?
Woo!
Thanks.
Alright.
The jackets.
Oh, we take.
It's mine. The
Whiskey.
Ariel's,
Why am I on the chair?
And
he's very short. Look how
the
he's very
fermented
small. Look at him.
the fairy
He's a short man. He was
This is
very,
good.
very short. Very angry.
What is
very,
that?
very,
Fermented
very,
what?
very short.
Fermented fruit. It's like really sweet.
Like
It's like
wine.
really good.
Well, this is like, I don't know.
No
Jackson
wine.
doesn't seem very
It's
angry at all.
whiskey.
Jackson,
And
are
really
you
good.
angry?
Remember to roll.
Am I?
Are you a ball of rage?
Yes.
What?
I don't know.
Oh
I don't
my
know what's
goodness.
happening.
Not a
He
ball
also-
though.
How many cups have they drank?
He's Terra.
I don't know.
He's a Viking.
I don't know.
It's like
Only
a
one
little-
cup, maybe
wait,
two.
no, he no, anymore. What's a basket?
Jack isn't a ball.
Doesn't make any sense. There was something. There was something I was supposed to do.
Where's Lothariel?
I don't know. I thought he went in here.
Wandering off. Please, God.
I think he went inside.
Please do not. Please, guys, please, I beg, do
I
not.
think I'm gonna go to bed.
Lothariel will come back in a sec.
Good night.
I'm
There he
not
is.
responsible for Emma, but
I
I am
found
responsible
Lothariel.
for the rest of you.
Are you feeling
Lothariel,
okay?
what was the important thing you guys had to do? Or something?
There was a thing.
Okay. Night, buddy.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was Avi.
Ow.
It wasn't
Yeah.
the
Good
makeout
job.
though. It was something
Night.
relating to that though.
Good night.
Right? It was.
The world looks like it's lit by the sun, but it's nighttime.
That's the moon.
Are we standing watch again?
No.
No.
I don't want to stand watch.
I forgot to tell my team.
stand watch
again.
I think we
Yeah,
forgot to tell my
team stand watch.
I can take your.
Hey,
I can take your
Jackson,
place.
you're
I can
responsible
take
for
your
the
place.
children.
Oh no.
Jackson, you're
Please.
But
Jackson,
that
you're
doesn't make any
responsible.
sense.
Me?
Do you still have it?
God. Okay.
Is this the peach?
What?
Fermented peach.
No, I have a bottle of
No, you
alcohol.
took
Gil.
it.
It's my wine.
Gil, don't.
Yo, hello. How are you?
Did you take it?
What? Take what?
The fermented peach.
No, I don't like peaches.
It's inside.
I don't like peaches. They're still on the table. Wait, no. There was a
I don't think any of us are.
the chicken. No, Kiki, that was it.
I almost called Emma a
You to
peach.
go on watch because I immediately got
By
alcohol
accident.
shoved into me when I.
Oh yeah, they're quite peachy. You know, they're sweet like a peach though. They're very sweet. You know, they said they brought
Well,
Yeah.
They brought whiskey.
Yes, they did.
They did. They brought whiskey. I don't know what they're
They
doing.
fed it to you all, apparently.
Wait, no, I think I drank it. Where am I?
You're outside Aquadome.
Yeah, no,
That explains there's never usually a tree in Aquadorm.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Oh my god.
Make sure that the entire dorm gets checked out anyways, just to make sure.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna go through it once.
Oh no, she's on the loose.
Jackson.
Yes. Yes.
Jack.
Yes. Hello. What's happened?
Make sure to check throughout your entire dorm to make sure that there is the thief is not in your room. I'm not saying it is, just.
Oh, check. Yeah, check with Terra.
That would be.
I will.
easy.
I will. Okay. Cool.
Just check the dorm, yeah. Like,
Sure.
Under the bed, under maybe some.
You know what? I
drawers,
didn't
stuff
think
like
to
that.
do that, and that's a good idea.
He called you a peach.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Oh, is he into that?
I would get involved, but I can't hear that. I'm too far away. Oh my god. What did you do, Zugu?
They drank apparently.
Oh,
then
no.
they handed me
Oh,
they handed me
no.
the drink
Oh,
back,
of
but it was full of water instead.
Oh god. No! Lyra! They're fucking drunk again. God damn it. Oh, he's already there.
What's coming?
What? 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 What's that noise? Lyra! Lyra, wait! Lyra, I had something. I had something cool to show you. Lyra, come back.
Be careful. You're going to.
Can you at least slow down? Hold her down.
I'm calling
Gigi.
Tao.
Wait.
All right, let's go.
I can't! Let me touch you! No!
Oh. Okay. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, what?
Why are you running?
I don't know. We're playing a game, aren't we?
I wasn't. You won the game. You won the game.
Play the game.
Are you drunk?
No, no, you're not.
I don't believe you. I was.
Well, it's true. It's not never drunk.
How did you get drunk?
I never drink in my life. I don't even drink water.
Kiki is running around drunk.
No, no.
Not sure where she is now, but she's around the mountain.
Zuko, I have Kiki.
Or some.
I have Kiki.
Never mind. Jackson has Kiki.
Yeah.
Tackle. Kiki!
All right, let's go.
You were supposed to run! Zuko, I tackled you.
Okay. Ow. Okay, you can stop now. It's fine. Let's bring
Kiki,
you to
you were
town.
supposed to run away! I mean, technically don't have anywhere to run, Lyra. That's the issue. We kind of never planned where to go.
I'm never telling you any secrets.
Somewhere here. I don't know. Maybe the beach or something? We could make a beach house.
I don't feel like that's on topic, but yeah, I guess you could.
No reason.
Going against it will cause him
Hey, Ulysses.
Would you be stashing alcohol?
Oh no! No, I don't have any alcohol. You mean you're not a cop?
Ulysses, we
I
have your
never
child.
drink my... I'm not a child. I'm a grown woman.
Uh-huh.
Children. We're not children.
You might want to get your drunk friend.
Drunk?
I'm not drunk.
I don't know how she
never
got drunk,
drink
but she
with
did.
my life.
She made me run everywhere.
I didn't do anything that you can prove.
Are you drunk? What did you drink?
Good night, Lyra.
Where did you get alcohol?
Good night, Captain. Make sure she gets water.
Bye.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh. Did you have some of the whiskey?
Yeah, actually.
How are you?
Hey.
How are you feeling? Hello. Sorry, I've never seen you do that before.
I was practicing a thing. Actually, did you want some? Actually, I have some in a bottle right next to me.
I'll take a sip. I've never had any before. Hang on. There we go. Now I'm standing.
It's really, really sweet. Apparently, Lothariel mixed whiskey with some
with
fermented fruit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Not really my taste.
That is really sweet.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
A little
Oh,
too
okay.
much.
There it is.
Yeah. Punch.
Okay, I shouldn't drink any more of that to be safe. That's nice.
The girls seem to love it.
Yeah, no, it's got a good yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. I didn't know Sorley was in linguistics class.
I knew of it. I just didn't know how much people were actually in it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. Like everyone was there. It almost seemed like a popular spot that night. Who was that? What was I doing today? You can practice your spell. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, I can kind of practice it while just doing it like this.
What are you doing with it?
I'm channeling my mana to contain the hot. Basically, were you approached by Actaris about a sort of spell he's kind of wanting to teach everybody?
No, not yet.
Well, I think has this spell that he wants to teach everyone that has to do with fire and wind hybrid. And one of the first lessons we have to learn is how to spread the warmth around us. And, well, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, I don't know a lot about magic, to be honest. I might just not understand. But, what was her name? Anura was teaching me some things yesterday that opened my eyes to it. Zuko.
Zuko, get your ass out of here.
He calls him Zuko.
He says that all the time.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, a few candidates don't seem like they are all too adverse to magic, you know? And I think that's kind of fine, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would never personally go up against a war mage. I've seen what they can do. It's scary, but yeah, it probably wouldn't be bad to, you know, just major and most of the martial weaponry. It's easy to learn, and it's something that people have practiced for thousands of years. So, touching the hands of the masters is important. Did you tell Soralia that I was meeting her at the training grounds?
Oh shoot! I didn't. That slipped my mind. I didn't.
If you didn't, good, because I was worried I was keeping her waiting there or something.
Gotcha. Cause like when I got to talk to her, she had to go to a meeting soon. She's actually over there right now.
Oh.
In the meeting.
Oh, okay. I see.
But a piece of advice I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
How you said you wouldn't go up against a war mage. It takes a lot more than just magic to go up against, like basically, obviously you put yourself at a disadvantage to fight magic with just brawn, but I think there are some things that people who understand magic don't understand practical means can get through.
Oh, physics. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Some physics is sometimes different.
Like, if all it takes is a war beast, a rift beast, to take down a war mage, and a rift beast is most likely gonna.
Hello, my darling.
Hey. Huh?
What's in it?
Ale.
Oh. This I can give.
Is that hot ale?
Easy.
Ah.
Thank you, friend.
Could I have some?
Oh.
They really don't like me.
Why don't they like you? Oh. Here, you can have mine.
Yeah.
I don't need the whole thing.
We'll share it.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, no, I mean... Oh, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
It doesn't... Oh, most rift beasts obviously don't have magic. They have other stuff, but most rift beasts only have their claws and their teeth and their speed to...
Oh, rift beasts.
To kill a mage.
Yeah, I get you.
So if a rift beast can do it, how's that any different?
Yeah, no. I mean, that's a very good point. I suppose
It took. Go on.
No. I suppose it's well, war mages are like specially trained units on the battlefield that can operate very, very dangerously because of their brutal training. And in Pendlebury we had one, and it was a sight. I think I saw him wipe a whole 3 or 4 units out on his own in like less than 5 minutes. It was amazing, but it was horrifying. That was just my comment. So I wouldn't go up against the war mage no matter what I had, even if I had magic. I wouldn't trust them. Ugh.
Let's see. What was the point I was trying to make with the rift beast?
If a rift beast, it took. You said something about it taking. I remember that at least.
Oh yeah, right. It took about maybe at least 10 of us to take down a dyer.
A dyer? Oh, you mean that thing?
Yeah,
in the arena?
remember? Yeah.
Oh wow.
Truthfully, that's the closest thing I've ever got to fighting an actual rift beast.
I've never
but
seen a
other
rift
than
beast in my life. That thing was... I didn't even know it was a rift beast. I just thought it was like a really alien creature from far away. And then, now that I think about it, though, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the iridescent scales and what we saw on the island. That makes a lot more sense now, I suppose.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It took 10 of us. Maybe even more, 12? To take it down. So, I think the more bigger questions that we have to ask each other, or even answer for each other, is that can a single one of us be able to fend off a rift beast? Not even like kill it, but like keep it busy long enough.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. What's his name? Solus had something about magical coating in your weapon, being able to do more damage with a potion or something. But I feel like I'd have to research that with Bombadil. It seems like it's probable, but it sounds. Well, it doesn't sound tough. It just sounds like we'd have to devote a lot of resources to different potions. But if you're a non-magic user, it's a possibility. Is a potential I saw on that. All right. The sips are getting lower.
Oh, we still got the whiskey. Hey.
Oh, you're crazy. I can't. I'm not even gonna try that thing. I don't think I'd survive.
I think it's honestly the sweetness that's really getting to me.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I really like sugar.
But
in ale, it's a bit strange, especially with fruit, though.
But truth be told, I'm more curious on how the people who are non-magic or less inepted, or not, in the ones that are inept to magic, see how they can prevail and make themselves be useful.
I mean, if it was me, I would just say. I mean, Sorale acted as a barrier against that thing when we were training. And she was good at that. But even then, she probably would have died on her own. So, it depends on the Rift Beast, I suppose. And the number of them. What we need is a weapon that is really good at killing those things. And we know next to nothing about them other than that they don't like magic. And I think they melt. I read that somewhere. I don't know if that's true. Emma said she skinned a Rift Beast. I already thought that was bullshit. But,
Yeah. Yeah, apparently it's not true. Girl can't even handle a cut on her finger.
I don't think it's true at all. It's funny, though. It's a funny thing.
Oh, well, speaking of the devil, she's hiding behind a bush. Just listening to that conversation.
I've waved at them, so now they know they're exposed. I think those guys are really messed up off of the whiskey. So if you are going to do that, I'd recommend hanging out around someone you know is going to take care of you if you get sick. I mean, I would.
There's not much to do when you grow up in a farming village, so you tend to do the things that you're not supposed to when you're young.
Did you drink a lot of frozen whiskey?
No, just whatever Bavarian stuff we can make in the outbacks, but it's still nothing to spit on.
I knew a kid.
Have enough of it.
I knew a kid at my old school, and he used to go into the fuel deposits for like the oil.
Field?
No, the fuel, and for the oil lamps and such for the school.
He drank actual fuel?
I don't know if he drank it, but he definitely came out of there differently than when he went in.
Hey, Luca.
Hey, guys.
Captain.
What are you guys talking about?
No, apparently we're trading drinking stories or something. Or like just stories about drinking, anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind if I join you guys?
No problem, yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Welcome to.
I was gonna go to sleep, but I can't sleep.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
I really don't understand how people can't just go to sleep. Just close your eyes and think about nice things. I don't know.
That's the part for me that I can't get down for some reason. I try my best.
Pour the whiskey into this.
I don't know what I immediately thought. when I looked at Ulysses that he was gonna pull some kind of axe out of his back and stab Bombadil with it. It looked like a threat, but then I realized he's unarmed.
What about Bombadil pulling out the cane and
How did
stabbing
you guys
him
ever
in
get
the
that
back with
thing
it?
off your finger?
What thing?
You and Ulysses had a finger trap that connected you two, and I suggested we
Oh, it
cut
was a
in
lot
half.
simpler.
Yeah.
It was a lot simpler than we thought. We just had to push because we were too busy trying to get away from each other. We didn't even think about pushing in.
Oh, you had to.
Plus,
That's adorable.
yeah, it just and hold on, he's right there. I can't disclose that information.
What information?
There you go.
He's probably out
when
of earshot.
yeah, we kind of duked it out in the tomes, in the basement where
Oh.
people were dead.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What?
Yeah. Yeah. We duked it out. Like how men solve their issues.
Sorry, remembering.
fighting?
I'm remembering a thing I wasn't present
Yeah,
for. It's really,
exactly.
It's really funny.
Huh.
I
Like to the death?
You know what's no, probably not.
We're live.
Yeah. You were in the tombs.
He
though.
just walked across.
If you did die, it would
What
have
is he,
been
a ghost?
a convenient place to die because it would not be very hard to bury you. The closest thing.
Well, if he did die, then I just added myself out, and I did.
Yeah. Whoa.
So you were fighting for honor, but no one died?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Well, then whose
Hey,
honor
Bomba-
They
was
do happen.
saved?
Bombadil might know.
Whose honor was saved?
Bombadil, whose honor was saved?
Excuse me?
In the Professor Bombadil, I said. Whose honor was saved in the Avi
Whiskey? Chosen whiskey?
Yes, whiskey. Give him. Here you go. It's very spicy.
First of all, are you guys sober right now? You guys do know that we have a
Kind
mission
of.
tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
I'm
It's the
not
day
going
after tomorrow.
there.
Thing-
So,
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
As many as you want.
Like, I understand that.
Jack, you are not drunk from just a few sips.
It's 2. It is 2. I knew. I knew it was 2.
Okay.
Jack, you're a Viking. Show some pride in our
Oh
race.
God, my hand.
Anything that
When is Lewin is out on the prowl.
I'm not sure all that much about film.
Where
So
are
you
they
didn't
going?
fight to the death?
Nope.
So Avi and what's his name? With the shield, they fought to the death. Quotations. But they didn't. Why did I drink that?
Oh, you're talking about the time I... Are you guys talking about the time I...
Yeah, you made them.
Are you guys talking... Yeah, the time
Yeah.
I put you and Ulysses' fingers stuck together and I forced you guys to fight in the catacombs.
Whose honor was honored? That was a question posed by Luca because they didn't fight to the death.
I'll let young Avi decide, figure it out.
Oh.
Okay. Avi.
How about you explain the story? I believe you had a better retelling of what happened.
Well, yeah, I was there. Okay. Just as a quick question, where are you from?
The Isles of Kulani.
Kalani, huh? Don't know much about Osix, so I don't know where all this fighting to the death is. I could have sworn you were Drozen if you were saying that. But anywho,
Well, just in my clan, if you insult someone's honor and you challenge them to a duel, it's to the death.
Oh, it's one of those clan
Huh.
things.
You know what? Bellicose would like if you say that. I can tell.
That's just how it is.
Probably. Octavian would probably like it too.
Where I'm from, it's different like that. But anywho, the story, yes. Bombadil, got me and Ulysses. What? What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I'm not laughing.
I'll deal with you guys tomorrow. You guys continue your story.
Okay.
Oh my god. I thought he was gonna light me on fire. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, the story. So
Story.
I keep getting sidetracked.
No,
Ulysses, guy with a shield from Ventus. He basically he just checking if he's behind me. We basically had like we were basically at each other's necks constantly. So Bombadil gave us a special punishment, where I think he forced us to put our fingers in like this weird claw thing.
Yeah.
That would only tighten the more we pulled away from each other, and that's the thing we would do initially because we don't like each other. We're trying to get away from each other, and then we had to go through these riddles and puzzles.
Go fuck yourself.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
She called you a gardening tool.
Get her!
Unacceptable.
Do you think that's grounds for killing another ally? The
Sorry, what did you
gardening
say?
tool insult. You said in your tribe if you insult someone, it's just, was it you insult their honor?
Oh, it has to be like a real insult of honor. You don't
Oh.
just attack someone for a bad word.
So wouldn't it imply that he is a gardening tool if he didn't defend himself?
Well, you can defend yourself. You don't have to immediately go to a bout to the death for honor. That's high stakes stuff. That's like, oh, noble lord sent me this such and such insult, and now he has forced my hand. It's that kind of stuff.
Look at the right side of my porch over there. Sorry, Terra's porch, not mine. But look at the right. Do you see the plant right next to the window?
You mean the ivy?
Where is it?
Or the red
No,
plant?
no, the one on the porch. It's next to the window on the left. From here, who would you say that looks like the most?
You mean the one on the left? Hold on.
That the
Trying to see
the
what
white
it's trying to
plant,
say.
the white plant on the window on the far right. It's right next to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That looks like Savira.
Yes, it does. And I've been thinking all day. Every time I look at my porch, I think, oh, there's Savira. Good night, Captain. Wherever you go. Oh, he's looking.
See ya.
Oh. Yeah, you guys just seem pretty drunk, so I was gonna let you do your thing.
Well, he's drunk.
I'm fine. I'll recover at some point. Oh. I've been worse.
Well, good night to you guys.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
You as well. Good talk. Good talk today.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. it looks.
Who is that guy?
I don't know. I think his name's Luca. He forgot my name today. He was like Jackson, and he pointed down the row of people. There was like 7 people in a row, and he pointed down. He said Jackson, and I said, "What?" I was a little bit hurt because I do remember getting his name twice, and he remembered my name the second time, and then somehow he'd forgotten it, which it's technically it was just interesting. Uh-oh, Gil's up. Who knows what he's gonna do?
Dun 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 dun. Well, he's gone.
Yeah. What were we talking? Oh, drunk story. Yeah, he would huff. He'd huff stuff. I think he huffed glue one time, which that was weird.
Glue?
Yeah, like the adhesive. We had a pot of it in our potions class, and he took it to his table, and he's like, "We need it," and he did this like 7 times. I'm not even kidding. In front of the teacher, he took it to his table. He failed the class, so to be fair, but he ended up being one of our like top archers. That's a lot of lore. Anyway, he took the glue pot, he put it on his desk, and people would think he was asleep because he might have been, But before he fell asleep, he was definitely like this over the glue and going like for like 3 minutes. And then he would fall asleep on the desk. And then we'd all look at him.
You sure he didn't? You sure he didn't just get his nose stuck on the table?
Oh my god, that's a good point. I don't think so, because he seemed very out of it when he was done.
He could still be there to this day.
No, he's oh.
You sure about that? He could have never gotten off that table because of all the glue.
Huh. He probably did. Sorry. Yeah, no, he's fine, I'm sure. I haven't seen him since I left. Okay. You had a drunk story, right?
Very strong too.
Fuck.
Very strong. Though I think they will be doing most of the talking on our part.
A drunk story. Let's see.
His axe. Sharp.
No, I'm not sure about
Probably could only
drunk stories.
descent. But it looks orcish.
They're escaping right now. But
Yeah. Yes.
have you ever heard? I know maybe some drunk jokes.
Oh, I love one. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, an Osyxian, a Privarin, and a Drozen all walk into a bar.
Okay.
Each of them order a mug of ale.
Mm.
And then they all find a fly in their mugs. The Osyxian, being the proper one, immediately orders that he gets another fresh cup.
Mm.
The Privarin grabs the fly, eats it, and continues drinking.
Oh my god.
The Drozen grabs the fly and holds it over the cup, saying, "Spit it out, you idiot! It's mine!"
That's good. I like that. That's really good. That's a good joke. Oh, I am at least a little tipsy because I am laughing very hard at that one.
You had several.
Oh, good, the snakes. The snake is awake. You have a lot of. You have quite a few Zvirica on Aqua. I've noticed. You have two.
Only two.
No, I thought Gil was.
He's a dragon king.
I thought he was a shark. A Zvirica. Murtesh has no clothes on again. Is he challenging someone?
What's going on?
Amari retreated.
All I needed to see was that, and then I knew I was not wanting to be. Oh my god.
Is Lothario okay?
No, they're
He
both
seems
drunk.
to be.
To be fair, so am I, but.
Oh, okay.
I'm lisping again.
I'm doing
How
better
many
than you
cups
right
did you
now.
have?
Yeah.
I
should get water. I don't have enough water today.
I don't remember. I was drinking from the bottle at one point too, so like a lot.
Oh my god.
It was
And
at
they
least
rolled,
more than
like,
one.
4 threes in a row, so you know.
Well done.
Gotcha.
I got some water.
I didn't even roll at all. That's a good idea, actually. All right.
I got some warm water there if you'd
Come
want
on.
it.
Come on, big
Right next to
money.
the fireplace.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you though.
Yeah. My abilities.
I'm not drunk. I'm just barely tipsy.
Hey. I do. Yeah.
This is a big one. You need to look at.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
So what made everyone decide to, you know,
Emma.
Get crunk.
Emma brought us
Emma?
alcohol.
Yes, I'm Avi.
Depends on the hospital.
Can I talk to you?
Of course.
Oh my god.
The question is now to you. Will you remember this?
I'm remembering a lot of things right now, and I regret so many of them.
I was just solely impressed with how he approached us and then didn't get distracted and stand it upright. Because that was like really fast.
Yeah, that was so incredible. That's incredible.
It was amazing. I envy. Oh, you. That can only happen so many times before you make a fool of yourself.
Oh, alright. Listen, I can't. If I make a fool of myself when I'm drunk, then I can blame it on the alcohol.
Oh, that's true. Can I do that with my various crimes against morality?
Oh my goodness.
Were you drunk when you
No.
did them?
But I could blame it on
No.
being drunk. Oh, okay.
No, you can't.
If I
'cause
were-
use needs to be.
Yeah. If I were, could I commit
Yeah.
them and then? Okay, that's what you're saying. That sounds good. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
pack some alcohol on the trip with us.
What the fuck, Lothario?
I'm going
Just.
to promptly walk back to my dorm and respect.
Why is everyone getting naked?
Jump into a painting.
What the fuck is happening?
Because it's fun.
She doesn't have.
You ever been naked?
Shirt on, and it feels quite
Not
rude for
not
me
often.
to look at her.
Not often around others.
Okay.
I mean,
I recommend it.
I have been naked. It's not around people very often.
You've been naked? I would be shocked if you've never been
she
naked
asked me if
before.
I'd never been naked, and I said, I think I was. I don't know
what it's like to be naked.
Our baby Vikey naked
This is what
when
it
they're
was like
born.
when I was born.
They're coming to get you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Murtash takes his shirt off a lot.
He sure
and it
does.
makes me sad that I'm not strong. So I talked to Gil, and we're gonna bump up.
I'll become
my
your
training
personal
and get
trainer,
stronger.
Okay.
Lothario.
You will?
I'm gonna
Oh, you
personally
will?
become your personal trainer. We're gonna
You
work
will?
together every day, and you're gonna get nice and buff and strong, and
Awesome.
every day,
Thank
every
you.
night.
Yeah, every day and night.
What's
Why night?
going on?
Are you okay? Why not?
How do you get strong at the
I
night?
can't. How do I do it and not sleep?
Oh my god, Larry!
Lothario just twerked into the fire pit.
No, 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 you're good.
All right, you start by doing this. You have to do push-ups. Push-ups, just like this. Over
Started
and
out.
over.
Those are push-ups.
He started out doing the squats, and he did it right into the fire pit.
Oh yeah, I was doing squats. Sorry, I said the wrong thing, but you can do.
I can't do push-ups. I'm too tired.
Good night.
I did like 5
It's okay, Lothario.
Good night, Jackson.
or 6
It's okay,
pull-ups
Lothario.
yesterday.
It's okay.
And then-
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
He's comforting you.
I was just standing by your life.
Wow! Oh my god, you two.
Oh my god.
You're so fucking precious when you snore.
Fuck, no more. No more. Not again.
I'm in character.
Oh my back.
I've had this horrible dream
That wasn't
about
in
me and
character,
Mordred
you kidding
playing
me?
in my mind.
What's the dream been? Can you stand more in
just
front
don't
of
wake
my
up from
eyes,
it.
Murtash?
Dream
The moon
bean.
hurts.
Sure thing.
Okay, not that close.
I-
I can. Whoa.
There you go. Oriana will help.
Hi.
You guys look really
Oriana,
comfortable.
stand right
It's a
where
good thing
I'm
you brought your
standing.
blanket out here.
Right above their head.
Last name.
Yeah,
Trust
I
me,
need
do
it.
it.
I'm too cold otherwise.
Good evening, Amari. Are you going to sleep here?
Good evening.
Look up.
No, this isn't comfy.
Oh.
Part of my back is on the log, and it's like.
Why'd you do it then?
What?
It is not.
What?
Because I want to lay down.
There is
Okay.
2 suns. If I look up, I cannot.
You got
It's quite
a
rude of
drink?
me.
Do you have a drink?
How is? Oh,
Not
oh, I see.
Jackson. I could get you a drink.
Okay.
Jackson doesn't have a
What
drink.
does that mean?
I have a drink.
All All right, Lothario, we're gonna train you how to go through the alphabet
okay.
If I did,
get
if I
it,
did have a
get
drink,
it
I
now.
probably wouldn't give it to you.
I can't drink when I'm laying like this. I just realized.
That are you sure? You could try it.
It's late in
Here,
the
I'll
night
get
a
you
bit.
some.
I think it's time for bed.
Don't.
Have
I
you-
don't want to spill water on my face.
If you haven't noticed,
Are you sure? What if it's not
Laugh
water?
at me?
Yeah.
Laugh.
Look at you, some medicine.
Do you need me to carry you back to the dorm?
That's
Yeah.
why I need to be strong.
I'll heal.
Amari, do you
where's
want
my hands?
Honora to
Dory,
carry you?
can you carry
Wait, what?
someone?
No, Oriana.
Nura?
See, I
You're
need to be
not the
strong like
Viking.
Sarah,
Oh,
but this
fuck
isn't
that.
fair.
I am not a Viking. No.
Mm-mm.
I'm weird. You Why pushed are an you entire shirtless? cage in front of the door today. That's pretty impressive.
A cage?
It's
And I did like 5 pull-ups, a bunch of reps on the mace
That's
thing.
fair.
It's not
Is
2
he drunk,
kilos.
yeah?
I don't believe so. It's not 2 kilos.
It's a nice
are
flower,
you
huh?
okay, Gil?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jackson. I think our conversation
Fine.
might have to wait.
Speaking of flowers, did you see that one next to the
You
window over
sort
there?
of lost
It
and
might
sad. I
sound
don't
Who
know
does
how
that
to
look
describe it,
like
in
to
your
you?
motions. It
I
seems like
have
you're
a
missing
list
something. I was like,
press
looking
most
at
of
you,
the
like doing finger guns, and you
The
just
gods
sort
are
of...
cruel.
I don't want to talk about it.
All day. All day. It's not
okay.
even a joke. All day I've been thinking, oh, there she is.
But I'm not.
I can't.
It just comes
like,
back when
pat
I'm
your
not
shoulder
you know,
right
a
now.
full- yeah.
Actually,
All right.
yeah, I'll get up.
That looks
My
like a
team
fun
does it.
direction. Have fun. Good night, Sora there. Good night, Arby.
One moment.
I can speak just fine. I'm just.
You got it.
S
Hopefully
sounds.
never.
You're not gonna stab me, are you? Oh.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Not with
I'm
the
good.
spear.
Step 1 of
Lothario.
training, how long can you
I'm
stand in the
injured.
fire?
What are you doing?
Oh,
You want me to
Is this-
do it?
You just put your foot into the ground
I can do
again.
this.
Hello,
I can do
Professor.
This. I can do this. This is my chance. I can do this. I can do this.
Hi.
Hey, Professor.
I didn't mean to. Oh,
You just
Why are
step
you
on his
stepping
arm.
on
What
him?
the hell? Oh my
sorry.
god.
See, sir, I've been working out. I can do this. Okay.
Is he dead?
I need you to just. Okay, I'm lifting up
Yes.
your left leg, and then your right leg a little, like bend it, as if I'm carrying you. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Oh, you're
Just gonna put
working
my
out.
hand under your arm. Okay.
I see.
Can I just get someone to help me get started? Because I can't just get that first bit. It'll ruin my back.
I don't
And
think
now
I'll be
going
much
this.
help personally.
And 1, 2,
And
here we go.
now he's limp. And now he's limp. I stopped helping almost immediately.
Okay.
I can
So
do
here's
this.
what we now do.
Oh, no,
Now I
you
put
got
pressure
this.
on
I'll
him,
do this.
on his chest.
No, please don't put
See if you-
pressure. Please don't put pressure on him.
You got this.
No. I got him on the back. I got him on the back.
Oh, they fell. Wait, are you holding them now? Are you holding them now? Oh, he would have slipped.
Oh no, Gil.
He slipped. It's okay.
Turn him a little bit.
My
There you go.
fault.
Other way. No, move.
Oh no, is it
Gil.
Your fin. That was right on your fin. That was right on your fin. Okay.
I think Gil died.
We have to buy him an A4Tech fin now. He's lost it. It fell off.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
still there.
horrible.
It looks a little red.
Are
Sir,
you?
what would you rate his fin on a scale of 1 to
Gil, you're
20?
looking a little bit blue there after all that. Are you okay?
I can rate it.
What would you rate it?
I rate
4.
it fin out of fin.
Why'd you let me roll?
I do. Gil, you're gonna have to roll into your
I was
I'm
making
worried
a
how
pun,
blue
but
you're looking
that was
today,
really
Gil.
bad.
You're 17. Looking pretty blue.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh no.
The snake.
Yeah, you're
Make fun of me.
engaging
Okay,
negative
just
stereotypes
hold
right
It
now.
shouldn't
still.
twist like that, should it?
Would
No,
you?
it ain't even stereotypes. It's a list.
It's like a broken nose. Just
Sneaky
reseat it.
snake.
Just get a countdown.
Can you
Now
hold
you're
it like
doing
this?
stereotypes.
Can you
Just
hold it?
I'm aware of them. I
Yeah.
never said that that's
You're
what
asking
you
me
did.
to hold it.
No, I'm holding it.
no,
I'm
no,
holding
you-
it.
you-
Just stop talking. Just do it.
It's
You'll
not
be
a
okay.
stereotype if it's
Show
also
okay.
no
true.
signs tomorrow.
stop patting
Renewal
the
of
face.
spring comes new
It's
life.
not. It's
The lily
not.
blooms
It's
in the absence
that's
of
not
shivers.
doing-
It's a delicate
doesn't
flower.
snap
Oh,
the
is
bone.
the
It doesn't
bone
snap
supposed
it
to
back
stick
into
out
place.
Why
like
is there
Stop,
vermintide
You're not
magic
helping.
going
You're not
into the
helping.
other magic?
You're not helping.
It's like a
You're not
broken nose.
helping.
Just reseat it.
Get.
You're healing something that's not been fixed, Lothario.
We pushed it back.
Oh, you did?
Did you?
We're holding
You
it in
didn't say
place.
shit.
Yeah. I said to him.
Okay.
I was holding it.
You
Yeah,
didn't say
okay.
you receded it. You just said you're not holding it.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah.
I thought you were lighting his fin on fire for a second.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus. Is your fin connected to your
You
spine?
good?
Man, I think that went really well. There was no problem with that at all.
Can you breathe underwater?
No.
We did it.
Yes.
Can you swim really good?
Marty, your tail was in the fire for a
Yes.
I know.
How
Can't
deep
say
can you
much
swim?
until I was in the fire as well.
Deep.
Right, so I
Are
stepped
you
in
a
it, but we're
dragon
not
cat?
counting that because I was fixing
having a
something in an
headache at that
alternate
moment,
dimension.
Yes.
So it was
you
hard.
sure?
So I didn't. What the fuck does that mean?
Their tail while they're
Jackson.
What?
What does that mean?
I'm curious.
Man, I'm glad my tail didn't end
Gil.
up in the fire.
You have no tail.
I think we all are motives.
More practice.
Fuck.
We'll get you there.
You don't know what I have.
What? Hey, wait!
That's rude.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean,
I didn't mean
to
to drop you, sir. Oh, why did I call you sir?
I was
I
holding
didn't mean
him.
to drop you.
I was holding him after you let go.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
yelling,
I mean,
and I think you
yeah,
might have
your,
slipped out of your arms and not
muscles.
understanding what was going on.
Oh.
There was a lot of yelling. But he looked so scared.
No reason.
Okay. It's really late. Like, we're not normally up this late. We should probably go to bed.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I might get
Especially
some sleep
considering
too.
the preparations for tomorrow.
Alright. Good night, everybody.
Okay. That's a shame.